All right, let's lighten it up a little bit. Let me think of a little music I want. I'm always in the mood for Bruce, but I want Bruce today. Let me think. No, I don't want that. No. Parody songs are done. Let me think. Oh, wow. Go with a little Petty. I want one of the big hits. Give me Change of Heart by Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, would you please?
We'll have that right up in about 45 minutes for you, boys.
Oh, shit.
Neil Young. I thought Neil Young
No, Neil Young's in the top 5. You know, Petty died almost when your mom died. Literally, seriously. He died, I think, the same day of the Vegas shootings.
My mother's alive.
No, I'm saying, when your mom almost died, I said.
Yeah. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was... Oh, okay.
I think that... it was within 24 hours. It was that next day or something.
Oh, rough weekend.
I remember being far more upset about Petty than that. That's incorrect.
As you should have been, yeah.
Well, but I felt bad for the...
I understand.
If you believe there was a shooting, whatever. It's fine. No witnesses. Nobody ever met, so, we wanted to talk about it.
No, of course.
All right. Okay. Let me see here. Want to do Roman now, or?
Yeah, we can do Roman now.
14 minutes to go here. All right. Most guys have tried different ways to last longer, but thinking of, just go to Roman, okay? GetRoman.com/Kirk. You happy? GetRoman. I said it. GetRoman.com/Kirk. GetRoman.com/Kirk to get fucking. Pretty simple. You swipe it on. A woman has a vagina. You have an erect penis. You put it between her vaginal lips. Hopefully it's secreted. You fuck away and you ejaculate. It takes you longer than it would normally. It's not difficult. And if you're a man, and if you're a homosexual man, which is fantastic, and you're consensual, you're both of age, and you're not somebody's boss, same thing, well, not quite the same thing. They have an asshole. You put it in there and you pump away, or they, or orally it can help. It can also help you, I think, orally, if you take the Roman out and swallow the Roman. I think it helps
now, again, we cannot condone this.
What do you mean? You have a sore throat or something, doesn't it make it go away faster?
Not to my knowledge.
We're sure.
It can help you last longer if you're getting a blowjob.
I know, I just said that.
Yeah, but I don't think it can help your sore throat. No.
But you don't know that.
Well, consult your doctor.
I would ask your physician first, but point is you don't know that. So if you go to a doctor, pepper him with questions or her with questions.
Yes.
There's an old All in the Family episode where they do the old riddle. This is from the 70s. Just to give you how long ago it was. And there's a friggin' that comes in, there's this big riddle. And the riddle turns out to be that the woman's actually a doctor. And the whole episode, they couldn't figure it out. I can't operate on this.
I've heard that riddle,
child. It's my son, or whatever it is, And like, for the whole episode, they were, and even like as a kid in like the All in the Family, I started watching it syndicated. I was born in 74, probably 88, 89. I was watching it. Even then, I was like, what the fuck are they talking? Like, it's a woman. Like, Archie, what are you doing?
Who could believe it?
Yeah. Archie's getting really upset about it. Great episode. Great show. No Bob Hart's Abishola, but
well, I mean, come on, it's a once in a lifetime kind of thing.
I was flipping around the other night, and it was actually on, so that would have been Monday night.
Yeah,
and I got it for about 15 seconds, and the guy's like, he's having dinner, I think, with her family. Mm-hmm. So she walks in. Somebody works in his office, walks in the office, and Bob's like, I need a crash diet. I need to lose 60 pounds. The guy's like, by when? He's like, tonight. I mean, that's good stuff right there.
I mean, we always say it's like middle America. Is there not a funny person in Kansas? I mean, come on. Jokes are still the same. I don't get it.
That's a good point. Like, if that, I know. I mean, like Dave Chappelle could play in Kansas City or something. Like,
right. I still sell out.
But when you're 80 or something, I don't know. Who knows? Anyway, long way of saying, I think Bob would probably put Roman on if he's going to finally fuck Abishola, right?
Absolutely.
If it's Bob's first time fucking Abishola, he wants to do the
probably be a big
fucking.
episode.
Yeah, Bob does the fucking. So he goes to GetRoman.com, GetRoman.com, GetRoman.com. Minifans, Mincels, whoever you are. Use 5. Put. I know. Believe me. And there is a deal. I'm not going to lie to you. I made a deal with Roman. I get half the cut. I keep it. That's just the way it is. That's why I'm building another house.
Shitty.
Well, what do you want me to say? I've got
backroom deals with GetRoman.
I've already started with my $1,300 empire. You got to start somewhere, Mike, and you got to keep building. That's how it works. GetRoman.com, GetRoman.com/Kirk. Do that today. All right. Well, it seemed like a controversial day yesterday in the Minifan world.
I exposed your evil plan last night.
I heard that.
Yeah,
I did.
I think it's time you get your comeuppance here.
Mike referencing a show that 2% of this audience listened to, but that's okay.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, I don't think a lot of people were watching the the feed. Why don't you tell us what you're?
I see. No, you're right. Yes, you're right about that. I think you meant your EI show. So I was like, what are you talking about?
Yes. I think Mike's right. I spent 10 years scheming to try and finally get a little slice.
Finally saw your opportunity.
I feel kind of uncomfortable saying this.
By
Maybe
the way,
I shouldn't say it.
it took Mike a long time to get there, but there's a few interruptions from MHB and DEC. But
I was like, guys,
hold on. Guys, I got a big joke here. It's a big bit.
I've been preparing this for an hour.
I love how each one of them, they all came in with their own canned jokes. They had to get through those, and then they could get into the
talk. I got a sledgehammer here. Here's a watermelon. Okay, get ready for it. Get ready for it. Put your stuff on.
I mean, a little levity to the day. Jesus Christ.
I would agree with that.
Can we finally start joking? You two assholes got bullied in the schoolyard, and we all had to go to an assembly and sit there with our arms crossed. Yes, it was very, how dare they question you? I understand.
That's not Mike. We'll get to the core issue later, but go ahead.
I know.
That's okay. Go ahead.
So I feel kind of uncomfortable saying this. Maybe I shouldn't say it.
Yeah, hold on.
My big bit.
Here's where the comedian comes in. He doesn't.
The old misdirection.
He doesn't feel uncomfortable about this. No, and what he's actually going to say isn't real. Like this is all. This is.
That's what you think.
It's a little. If we were ever going to do a live show, which obviously we're not going to do now, the Mike stand-up thing. That's kind of the stuff you'd get where you'd be like, oh, wait a minute. Hold on.
Whoa.
He's exposing a big story.
I'm going
here?
one way. All of a sudden, I'm going the other direction.
Why is he exposing a big story? What the fuck? Why has he told us this?
He started at the beginning saying, I got some breaking news. I was like, oh, no shit. I was hooked.
Oh, God, jeez, yeah. Nice town here. Yeah.
I'm no Dave Conan, but I think I'm an all right host.
Oh, God. Jeez, oh, my God. Again, I just say to people, fine, go listen to somebody else, because Colin's almost no worse than, he's really bad at it.
I disagree.
He's so bad he's good. But Colleen is so bad, we'll get to him as well. But it's going to be a quick, we have to jam a lot into 30 minutes. He keeps saying how bad he is, though.
That would be my big note for him.
It's just my note, ironically enough, with Ken Laird and Chris Burge.
That's not his name.
Sorry, Curtis. Chris Curtis. But with Ken Laird and Chris Lauer, it was what weird is actually.
I don't think it's good to joke about that.
Will this lock the door? This thing here?
No, your Lauer button's not hooked up yet.
God damn it. You're right. It's too soon. But I used to say those guys because they would do an after show podcast, which was actually pretty good. I thought. I'm sure you listened to it. They did a good job. It was kind of in vein, like sort of what I want you to do. Kind of what you do now in a way. When you do stuff like that, just to recap, and they would keep saying this is so bad, and you're like, well, when you say that, everyone kind of knows it. You sort of make you just have.
Well, so what Dave is doing, and probably what Ken and Curtis were doing. You're trying to do a thing where I know Kirk's going to shit on this, so if I'm shitting on it, there's less for him to shit on because I'm saying I know it's bad,
and that's not going to work. Just say we all going to shit on it. So, but anyway, I don't mean this is like stepping on one of the great prior bits or something in the middle of it.
Well, hey, buckle up. There's 7 dirty words, folks.
There were some shady dealings, and I'll kind of tell you how it all broke down. In 2008, I believe, Kirk Minihane weaseled his way into WEI under some
now people are thinking, what
suspicious circumstances on its
own.
Was
that little, but the audience is a little uncomfortable laugh, like, where's this guy going?
Yeah,
like,
what's he trying to pull here? I thought he liked
pulling back the curtain.
Who is this guy? Wow, this guy.
Wait a second, he's got some balls.
A little tittering of laughter. Like this guy's. I'm discovering something brand new here.
To put it in a word, would be okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
MHB is like
they're texting their friends. Hey, Blind Mike's pulling back the curtain on this thing.
MHB is literally rocking back and forth as always, and fucking DEC just staring straight ahead.
What's this guy got to say?
A little bit like syrup in the corner.
He looks
of
a
his
little
cheek.
bit like D'Onofrio in Full Metal Jacket. A little bit. DEC. He's got that wide open mouth, big face, and just just totally insane. But I like him. I like everybody.
Yes.
Go ahead.
He did was established trust with an audience over a period of a decade. And this was all part of sort of a master plan. He signed a 7-figure deal in hopes that he would be able to pull this off someday. And then he left Entercom for one of the fastest rising comedy websites in the country, or in the world, I should say.
Some joke.
Still got a minute
very
here.
lucrative deal there.
Really?
And of course, I mean,
we get
isn't
there
it obvious he teamed up with the DC Snake, as I call him?
Ooh.
A guy who's shifty in his own right.
Hey, I'll take shots, baby.
And hey, we joke about the guy lying about a hot dog contest. So that means in real life, he obviously lies all the time.
A little bit of anger in that voice.
I appreciate the
seriously
defense,
look
though.
into all that. You shouldn't take it as a
So do I.
joke. You should be very smart and very cool and very journalistic and look into it. And then what they did is after all these lucrative deals were signed, they said, guys, no one's going to suspect a fucking thing. We've got these rubes right where we want them. It's time to get the pizza money, baby.
That's when you get that's when you get the applause. Like, yeah.
Hey, no one's safer on me. I'll take shots.
But, yeah, I don't know where to start in the recap. I just, I tend to overreact sometimes. I'm sure some people think I overreacted yesterday. I have no problem with that. It's part of what I do. I get mad about stuff. I get passionate. I believe in the show. The Kelleher stuff was minor. Like, that triggered me. But the big thing was the idea that we were doing something nefarious. And the people who came on to fight against us, I really made a great case. So, I mean, even they, it's all fine. Whatever. Yeah. I'm not for kicking anybody. I have any Discord. I deleted Discord. I'm out. I'm going to let these people do what they want.
It was always my stance.
Hate who they want.
We shouldn't be in there.
Well, no, but I do think that we're interactive, and I think going on there and doing AMAs are fine. But, I like when, there's this sort of idea that was being floated around there yesterday, around the whole, I saw on Twitter yesterday that, these guys want to be like me and ask tough questions. Well, here's the thing, though. On this one, ironically, they're the ones who I traditionally would ask tough questions to, because we would bring them on and say, did you spend money on this? What's your issue with this? They would have no answers. Yeah. So they were just being set up. There's this guy on Twitter, I forget, it's like AND is his name.
Yeah.
Him, like, he's a troll and he brings up questions, but I like him. Like, he's been listening to the show a long time.
You can tell he gets the show.
Yeah, he gets it.
He disagrees with us sometimes.
And he disagrees, and I have no problem with that. And he battles with people, and he's right. He's like, we joke around. Sometimes we joke around on the show. I actually don't want like this one line of thinking among fans. I like that they argue. Thank you. I like that they argue with each other.
I agree.
Thank you. You guys are not allowed to disagree. But like but my thing is just when stuff like yesterday comes up, it's so absurd that if I question that, then all of a sudden I'm like silencing think. Like I think they're wrong. So I'm not supposed to challenge it?
Yeah.
They can say whatever the fuck they want. We bring them on and they sound stupid or smart or whatever you think, but I'm not going to sit there and have people. And the only thing I didn't like was sort of this pussyfoot thing. Like, I'm not saying you did anything wrong with the money.
Yeah.
Well, say it or don't say it.
There's a clear implication behind the question when you ask 10 different ways. Right. What'd you do with this money? What'd you do with that? Why'd you do that? Why didn't you say what you were doing?
We don't even really need to play it, but people gave us a couple of exampls of times we taled about it on the air, which I knew we did. With this idea that it's just that part of it gets sort of tiring, and that's my own issue. And I'm going to have moments where I blow up and do 20-minute shows and take off. That's going to happen every once in a while. But I thought that in particular was just, it was so I mean, have a little, I'm not asking you to literally like kneel in front of me or anything, not that often, but like have a little fucking
faith.
Just a little, I hate to say the word gratitude.
Yeah.
But a little fucking gratitude.
Or even you think you'd build up a little goodwill.
I've done a lot. I've literally kind of almost put my life on the line here. Like I am, I'm doing a lot. The show, if it means a lot to people, great. And I think that level of anger is because it means so much to them. I get that. But shut the fuck up over the fucking pizza. I mean, really, shut your fucking mouths.
Yeah.
Ask any questions you want. You don't think I went hard enough on EI and the Lucy Curtis thing? Fine. I've done it 2 days in a row. No one else has talked about it. I happen to disagree. Fine. You think this segment sucked? Fine. You don't like that parody song? Fine. You want Jerry on the show? Fine. You hate Jerry? Fine. You hate Mike? You hate Steve? You hate me? Fine. No issues. But I'm not saying anything's over the line, but if you're going to call us out for that shit, expect there to be a war. Like, I'm not going to sit there and be like, oh, that's interesting. Okay, yeah, we're stealing. Fuck you.
Now, when you say war, though, a lot of people would say, and I would be one of them, actually, it was only, 3 people in the fucking Discord being assholes?
I don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never cared about that.
It just seemed like we gave them too much of a voice, almost. Yeah,
I guess. It seems like the lesson was learned. I don't know. But I don't want anybody kicked off anywhere, any platforms. I'm not for deplatforming anybody. Obviously not. I've never said that. I think, did Discord do that?
I think Rich might have been kicked out.
Kelleher?
Yeah.
Well, he should be kicked out. I don't think.
Yeah, I don't think so. I mean, he's still a listener to the show.
And by the way, I never said that Kelleher couldn't. I just said there's a clear, to me, intellectual property law that's being violated. He can listen to the show whenever the fuck he wants.
He just needs to stop pretending like he's an employee
Correct.
of the show.
I know. It's
a very simple request.
I'm not saying to take him off Twitter. I'm not saying to take him off Instagram. I'm not saying to take him off anything, Yeah.
But
I don't like, I happen not to like this sort of when you attach yourself to me and try and make money off it or get attention off it. Use your own wings and fly away, birdies.
So my question is, with Mike and Kelleher, have we left the impression to the Minifans that if they're obnoxious like Kelleher...
Mike who?
Wait, what?
With Blind Mike. Sorry, I'm saying like Blind Mike started out as a Minifan.
That's true.
And he ends up on the couch. So
good point.
Kelleher is obnoxious.
There's a Kelleher, right? That's what you're saying. Yes.
No. I'm not.
This is the first good point. Yeah, no. Now I'm re-engaged in the show. Thank
Wait a second.
Yes,
I'm just saying, aren't all the Minifans aspiring to be where Blind Mike is?
You know what,
Get
Mike?
a
That's
shot
actually
like
honestly
did.
not a bad point by him.
That me and Keller, same guy.
No,
No,
yes.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean at all.
Why?
To make
That's
that
why
comparison,
I think it's a good comparison. You
Pretty much.
should own it.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, like they want to follow in Blind Mike's footsteps. They think if they're funny enough and they get close enough to you, they'll wind up.
Did you hear that bit we started the show with? Come on, baby. Not everyone's that funny.
Plenty of jobs are open. Believe
Come
me.
on.
You start applying. We'll get rid of them. Sure. I mean, I guess, but I don't think. I could be wrong, but I would say over the course of whatever months I was at radio.com, and I would talk to Mike every once in a while. Mike went and did the thing with Sam Kennedy. He was funny. But he was not out there, trying to make money, selling pictures of my face or stickers or sending out.
A lot of people don't see the behind the scenes
stuff. Take that Kirk Minihane show, a Gmail account,
anyways.
and send emails out to people during that period.
No, I took it and saved it for you whenever you needed it.
Yes. I don't think there's a lot of people who think that that's gonna happen for them.
You don't think that Jackson guy wasn't hoping to get a spot on the whack pack, by being a dick?
He's fine too.
I mean, he sent me that email. He wasn't even part of the AMA. He sent me that email knowing that I'd be like, fuck this guy. I'm going to bring him on so Kirk beats him up.
I think he was purposely trying to get a rise out of us.
Yes.
He clearly had no issue with us. He was trying to be a dick on purpose, which is, how mad can I get at that?
I'm mad at myself because I fell for it.
At the end of the conversation yesterday, I was fine with him.
Yeah.
We're fine. That's the only, I don't like, make accusations if you want, but don't do hey, what's going on with that? When we laid it out a couple times on the show, when they asked Steve about it, he answered it. We talked to it on this show here. It's not possible to be more clear. I mean, it's not that's sort of like when we do this stuff and I do think I was thinking of this yesterday and this morning, like Mike called it one of the best days of his life, which was a beautiful and sad statement all along.
Great day.
Keep in mind, there's another guy who's had a lot of great days in his life.
Right.
We're going to add them up. But,
exactly.
But I talked about that day after. I remember seeing the Minifans interacting with each other, and it was fun to watch. I was like, everyone's this is kind of what I had in mind. And now that is sort of a little spoiled. And I don't know if we'll do a live show now.
Ooh, come on.
Yeah,
I don't know about that. I think
it's still a good day. Just don't let three assholes.
The bad taste will go out of your mouth.
I guess.
The part that I loved yesterday and made me laugh to myself out loud several times is thinking of, people came to me with this, like the 71-year-old guy in Omaha.
Yes.
Listening yesterday. Because people were there. We had that yesterday because people were messaging me and saying, like, I don't know what Discord is. I don't know what just happened.
Too bad. I'd say to them, fuck off. Like, I understand, like, for the good 99.999% of the Minifans who did nothing wrong.
Yeah.
They got fucked over yesterday. But you know what? They get more fucking content than, too bad. So once in a while, what if I took yesterday off?
Right,
once in a while, like,
that part I don't have a problem.
I think what we
gives them a chance
discovered
to catch up on.
Some of the Minifans are like heroin addicts. They're like coming around, like scratching their neck, like, "Hey, you got any more Kirk Minihane?
Yeah,
like more shows coming out later today, right? I need my fix."
And nobody loves me more than the people who hate me, So that's. I mean, I don't know. And this I don't mind. There's a little civil war brewing. That's fine. They can work. It seems like the older crowd really hates the younger crowd now, or the newer crowd, or whatever it is. And I was surprised Steve sent me some information yesterday. The audience is younger than I thought it was. So. We'll see. I don't know how it's going to work out, but I mean, if that happened again, if people make accusations that are baseless again, I'm not going to not go after them. I don't care. No fucking way. I mean, that will never change.
Well, people brought up the Julia Rose thing.
Oh,
and they were like, well, Kirk asked her, and I was like, yeah, he asked her, and then she gave an answer, and then that was.
Yeah, and the answer I'm not sure I believe.
That was pretty much it.
Have we seen them raise any money for it?
I haven't seen anything, no.
Okay,
or at least I haven't seen them spend any money or donate any money.
Right. So the difference, I think, there is, there's no mention of it, and we weren't claiming to raise any money. Right. We had raised money, and it was for a Murchison Defense Fund, which we used.
It was, and by the way, it was a selfish endeavor.
What, by us?
Yeah, we're using this to help us vanquish an enemy. We're not wrapping ourselves up in cancer.
You guys think I'm kidding? I'm taking the rest of the money. I'm not kidding. I'm going to take the rest of the money and use it on my own. I'm going to get a couple new golf clubs because I've earned it.
Treat yourself. Splurge,
That's
baby.
right. Yeah,
you should have told me yesterday. I went out and bought a Rolex.
Did you? There you go. One of the great comedians.
There is no chance you would have done only a 37-minute show if I told you something yesterday.
What's that?
We're sitting here.
Oh, gosh.
And Steve's kind of recapping the evening for me, and he says, yeah, really, I think it's more or less just a few people with their knickers in a knot.
What? You really say that?
Yeah. And I was like, well, I hope I get the chance to say this.
Has anybody ever said that when somebody's not wearing a corset? Or
I might have been the first.
Or, you know, has that ever been said this century or last century by anybody?
The knickers.
I get nervous saying that phrase.
And I just looked at him and he goes, yeah,
they're knickers in a
file
knot.
that away.
It just comes out, and then I'm like, ugh.
Have you used that before?
I don't know.
He certainly has, of course.
Maybe.
He has.
Where'd you get that from?
The Pusinian Society.
Where do you get that from?
I don't know. It was just somewhere in the deep recesses of my brain, and it came out for Mike's benefit.
There you go. Well, unfortunately, yeah. Well, that's great. Yeah, is there anything else from that? Any residue? Did I miss anything?
I don't think so.
I guess lots of people accusing Mike and I of being yes men and not being able to speak up in the moment and tell you, look, man, you're overreacting. But
I was overreacting.
You were, but I also, agreed with your sentiment, kind of.
Right.
I mean, there's also a thing today where I like joking about it today, but yesterday I'm not going to be like, oh, sir, you're wrong. You're incorrect about how you're doing your job.
Right. Well, I mean, you can, but I was not in the mood. It was not a conversation.
I don't think I could have yesterday. Yeah.
I mean, it was basically Steve turning on and let me go for a while and leave. And at the end of the show, Steve's like, "Yeah, I've got some interesting stuff." I'm like, "I know the show's over, you idiots. Do I have any reads or no?" But yeah, I don't. Yes, whatever. I don't. Great. We could fight about it yesterday. That would have been fine, but I don't know. I don't think.
I don't know if it would have been much of a fight.
I'm sure you guys disagree with me on a lot of it.
I think if you would have told me to leave,
that's probably true. That's probably true.
I would have said, "You really want to leave?" And you said, "It's fine. It's fine."
Or I would have said, "Leave."
Yeah,
one or the other. But just to tie the whatever on. Did you watch this YouTube video that AJ did about Kelleher?
Yeah, I did.
What?
I've tried. I've talked to her, and I think she knows that the best course is to lay. I think she's a 21-year-old girl who
she made like a 14-minute YouTube video.
It's too reactionary. I know.
When did you talk to her?
I didn't see her text till this morning.
Oh,
she texted me about it.
I mean, it's just people are tweeting me about it, so I kind of skipped through it.
I told her not the best way to go about it.
I guess my read of the situation is that she is friendly with Rich, but she also, I think her higher priority is this foundation, this trans retreat that she's working on.
She's like crying over Kelleher on this thing.
Yeah.
I don't care.
I mean, she's just a little emotional about it. I don't know.
I don't care about Kelleher though. I don't. I think he's. I think he's faking.
I think she's very worried. She cares a lot about that charity, and she's worried that Kelleher has kind of jeopardized what we might do with that charity.
Oh, well, I don't know. I don't think that's the case.
No, neither do I.
But
I try to tell her that. But.
Okay. I mean, I don't. All
right. She means well.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
I believe so.
Okay. Yeah, so I think that's, I don't know what else there is to cover from that particular story. I think we got through it. We'll see what happens, and if people want to keep, and again, obviously the refunds are. Any requests yesterday?
None, but I have had like a dozen people reach out and ask if they can donate to the refund fund.
Here's what they can do. Honestly, is write me a check. I'm done. Like I'm doing this fucking.
Well, we
shit.
prefer cash.
Yes, that's how we operate.
You can pay some pizzas.
We don't pay our taxes. All right. Well, again, do we have any from the Roman world or no?
No, I was expecting a two-pump Trump, but I think that he got caught up in the emergency Listen Up Dummies and Minifans show.
Why would he do that?
What are you talking about?
Sorry. Yeah, I don't know. Slip of the tongue.
I heard somebody tweeted me that Ronald Reagan was on FM radio in Boston yesterday.
Can you believe it?
Really?
Did you hear this or no?
Was it the ghost of Ronald Reagan?
Do we have that sound or no?
No, I didn't.
Oh. I heard yes. Somebody tweeted me. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't know. At 3:35, I think they said yesterday he was on. So I don't know. It was probably Ordway.
Yeah, probably.
So we don't have anything from Getro Man, or where's Getro Man?
I'll put up the Getro Man signal.
Too busy interviewing the sleuth.
Jesus. GetRoman.com/Kirk. You get your first month for just $5. GetRoman.com. GetRoman.com/Kirk. GetRoman.com/Kirk. $5. We know that. Longer lasting, beautiful sexual experience. Just saying, if you're bald and you swipe in your head, hair will not grow.
No, that's not the case.
You're guaranteeing that's not the case.
Yeah. And
you've spoken to...
Also, Getroman has asked us to speak just to the limited medical benefits of Getroman.
In fact, I wouldn't say we guarantee anything. I would say consult your physician. Perhaps.
I think we guarantee longer-lasting sexual experience.
Other than that, that's what we guarantee.
Yes. Yeah, I think, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you're saying if you have...
It's more effective than thinking about baseball.
So it's not like a Steve Jobs, Andy Kaufman thing where if you have cancer... You use Roman instead of
not
traditional
to my knowledge.
medicine.
No.
Okay.
No, I would not advise that.
I would, but that's okay. But that's where we disagree.
Again, this is more that disagreement, the famous disagreement we have.
So you're saying it's not something you put like in a salad or something?
I would not.
For healthier eating.
I would not put it in a salad. No, I would swipe it on your dick.
Yep, meant for one purpose and one purpose only.
What is that?
Swiping it on your Johnson.
Okay, there you go. GetRoman.com. What would Steve call it? What's like a 1750 term?
Well, your pecker.
Your pecker. Yeah. What'd you say the other day about?
You're twigging 2 bits.
There you go.
Hey, we're done. And GetRoman.com.
We couldn't do it.
2 bits. All right. What else do we got?
Well, you mentioned earlier, I don't know how serious you are about this, but no parody songs anymore? Parody songs are done?
No, maybe we'll do a couple today.
We got a top 5, I would say.
Are you gonna suspend the elections? Some people are saying that's what precipitated all of this, is they got too competitive over the elections, people trying to make a name for themselves by attacking other people. I don't know. Does there need to be a crackdown on democracy here?
I heard the Minifans show a little bit this morning.
I was going to mention that, yeah.
So I was running this morning. I went running this morning. And I don't use the earbuds that don't have a cord. I still use the cord.
AirPods, yeah.
The AirPods. I still use a traditional cord. But I need an adapter for my new thing. And it kept pausing this morning. I actually think it was like freezing up.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because it kept stopping. And then when I got back in the car, it was fine. So I listened to the Minifan thing for about 15 minutes. I finally had to stop, but I heard the idiot they had on. Oh, God. Who seemed like a nice enough guy, and I appreciate he listens there, but he seemed like a real fucking dummy.
I think he was a spitfire.
Which is okay. I mean, we love them all here. And he was like, he thought, like, he was like, and these people are getting with these elections. I'm like, I think one of them, maybe it was MHP, was like, you do understand there's some satire attached to this.
Well, he's right. If the Greg Hill show was holding an election of some kind like that, we would make fun of it. But we do it differently than they would do.
But we're also making fun of this.
Right.
Like, I'm not taking these like
it's very serious.
By taking it seriously, you're making fun of it. Like,
right.
And I'd make fun of the fact that there would be no buzz attached to it if the Greg Hill show did it.
Right.
There'd be like 2 votes. Like with us.
Yeah, also, it wouldn't be carried by fans. We haven't done anything about the election. It's been completely organized by fans.
They had a debate that was like 5 hours long.
Kirk we didn't even play any of the sound.
No, I don't want to play any of it.
Kirk said once last week, we need a cabinet, and boom, all of a sudden there are full-blown elections in process.
Yeah, I mean, I kid around once in a while. This is the greatest podcast of all time.
Mm-hmm.
I spoke last night at Boston College. John Meter-Perel teaches a media class at Boston College, sports media.
Did you say you spoke?
Yeah. I spoke last night at Boston
I didn't realize
College.
That.
Well, he doesn't believe that people come up to talk to you or people that would invite you to classes.
Yeah, Mike will never. That's fine.
Yeah, you spoke at Boston. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Sure, there were a lot of people there.
Boston College. Well, I was a guest of John Meter, who used to be at EI, is a good friend of mine, and thank God he decided to leave EI because I would have never been able to get the job I got.
Right.
So, but he's been awesome to me. So he asked me to go speak last night, and so there was like maybe 20 kids in the class. And there was like 4 or 5 guys who actually listened to the podcast, which was great. But at one point, I'm taking a bunch of questions, and a young lady said, I don't listen to your podcast. She's like, so if you're me, pitch me, can you pitch me on your podcast? What's it about? And I said, I really can't answer that. I was like, I actually don't have an answer. I think I told you that last night, Steve. Yeah. I was like, I don't have an answer to your question. I don't.
Can't you say it's about me and the world I've created?
Yeah, but what does that mean? Who are you and what world have you created?
I don't know what's accurate.
Yeah, I was like, well, for instance, like the pizza and, A&D is a good guy.
So
but
for example,
we
had a prayer vigil.
Right.
And we had a pretty good time.
Right.
There were pizzas there, and there was some dispute over whether or not they came out at a certain time.
Like the guy from Dublin, it was a good song, but I wouldn't put it in the top 5. And what do you, and Kevin from Bristol, and I don't know, and Mark Hannon, and Curtis, I had nothing to say. Literally, I had nothing to say.
You know what you should say? How about you ask Kevin Clancy? He'll sum it up.
Well, he was there. I mean, he was transcribing it.
No protesters?
There were no protesters. No. I was amazed. A couple of things. I don't know why. How young they are, which makes sense. I mean, but they could all be my kids. Literally, they could all be my kids. They're in their 20s. And how little they know about stuff that I know. Like they don't. Peter was just saying he had talked to them about. Oh, so he played them a couple of weeks before they knew I was coming on. So he played them the Brian Gumbel
HBO thing.
Yeah, the Barstool thing.
Yeah.
So, and they were none of them watch HBO or watch any program on network television except for one.
Game of Thrones?
Nope.
One currently. I don't know.
Think about a network show that Barstool does podcasts about.
Bachelor?
Bachelor.
Oh,
That's
okay.
it. That's it. That's it. And they wouldn't even know. So because I asked Kate this, I may have mentioned this to you guys a few weeks ago, what the 3 networks are, and she had no idea what I was talking about.
YouTube, Twitter,
because those are the least popular.
Yeah, right. But some of them didn't know. They're like, these kids are smart kids, but why would they know? They shouldn't know that. That'd be like me knowing whatever.
No, because even if they watch TV, it's HBO, Showtime, AMC, maybe.
They don't even watch it.
Also, for the most part, it's just like, well, it's on the Roku or it's on the Fire Stick. Like they don't really care much what channel it is.
Right. I didn't know. I watched that show Schitt's Creek. I thought it was a Netflix show for the first 4 seasons.
Right, it wasn't like Pop or something?
On television.
Yeah, it's on some random... some
weird channel.
I think it got picked up by Netflix, though, right?
Oh, is that right? They took over for it? Yeah, I know that because I'm fucking old. They wouldn't know that.
Yeah.
But that's sort of that... And that was the only sort of one of the interesting things is, they don't... And so they were asking questions about radio and doing radio. Well, that's what I found amazing was these kids who don't know anything are in sports media at BC, and their goal was to go into, radio and TV, but they don't listen to the radio and they don't watch TV. Yeah, I'm like, right. I said, you should probably. So there was
probably consume more of the media.
There was this girl sitting right in front of me. I was like, "What do you like?" She's like, "Oh, I want to talk about basketball." And I was like, "All right." I said, "That doesn't do anything for me." I said, "But you should probably try and figure out how to do a podcast about basketball that's different than what anybody else is doing." Right. Ryan Russillo, I think, is a bore, but his podcast is really successful. I don't know why, but people seem to like it. What I do is really successful because people like it because it's different, and but they're sitting there like, we don't watch TV. We don't listen to the radio, but we want to do TV and do what the fuck are you doing? What are you doing? Point is, the next generation, I'm safe. If I want to do this another 10 years, I own them too.
Seems like it.
What were some bits of wisdom other than do something that's different that you imparted to these young students? Did you change lives last night?
I think so. I said at some point, I was wearing a sweater. I said at some point in your life, you're going to come into contact with somebody above you, and you have to disagree with them when you think that they're wrong and you're right. At some point, you'll have to do that because if you don't, you'll be in the middle for the rest of your life.
Wow,
that's good stuff. Yeah. Did you give him any Me Too lessons?
By the way, one of these. Relax for a second, Steve. One of these, that quote I just gave you there. That I better see a parody account tweet that out and make it look classy, like classy writing with a nice picture of me and a plaque. I want that. I want that written there.
Or else.
Yeah, or else. I'll take a week off. I don't care.
When you
Me Too didn't. I don't think Me Too came up. I don't think. I don't know. They were talking about what's her face. They were talking about Amy Roback a little bit. So we talked about that. Yeah. Wow. Me just got a little good class going. I think.
Did you tell him Epstein didn't kill himself?
I did. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. What's that, Mike?
I'm curious because you mentioned Meter. I don't know if you want to go off on this tangent, but I'm curious. Do you ever think of shit like if he decided not to quit his job, that you would be where you are now? You know what I mean?
I was so good though, so much better than I would have eventually. It was. There was
no
way
they would with Ordway or something.
Yeah, there was no way that I was a rocket. There was no way they were gonna. Wasn't gonna happen. But I was glad that I wound up with Jerry because he was the one guy. He was the one guy.
That's kind of what I mean.
Yeah, he's the one guy I thought had talent. Because they had talked to me about replacing Mutt and being on with Lou 6 months before that. Mm-hmm. That wouldn't have worked. Just wouldn't have worked. We just don't have good. Lou's not playful. It wouldn't have that I do. Jerry was like, let this fucking lunatic run. Lou would have been well, the Red Sox are just. It's not even a criticism. It's just the way he is.
Yeah. Ordway would have been good with you too.
Kind of, but I would have been. Yeah, I got lucky in that regard.
Yeah.
Any other questions before we get into some other stuff?
Go ahead.
You sure?
Yeah, move on.
What were we getting into before I got into that?
I think we were talking a little bit about parody songs and whether you wanted those to suspend the elections.
Oh, the elections.
The elections.
Yeah, we are kidding around.
I don't know about that.
These people are.
I'm telling you, if I win the head of the board of transportation, I will be shuttling
Minifans.
That's fine.
I appreciate that. Yeah. That'd be great. The energy secretary, I don't think has a real powerful role, but I'm open to negotiations. I think we all understand, you can have fun while taking things semi-seriously while having fun. It's not
really taking them seriously.
Yes, yeah. I take Murchison seriously. I take yesterday seriously. There are things I take seriously, but most of the time, I don't know what percentage of the time we're dicking around. I'd say about 95%.
So we're not going to be having cabinet meetings, bringing in the cameras, and sitting around the round table.
If DEC wants to do that, that's fine.
To him, yeah.
Yeah, if he needs,
he's the prez.
We should have a little Camp David. I don't know where that is. I'm being really serious. We should build with our funds, we should build a Camp David.
Okay.
Don't you think?
Yeah. We've got so much left over.
Oh my God.
You probably need a second round of funding.
You have
Camp
no
David.
idea how much money we've invested. Oh, you wouldn't believe it.
I think
you've gotten some. You got a taste.
Oh yeah.
There's a backyard in Lexington, I think, that we could build one, right?
Where's that?
Get ready, Deez.
I just want to do because I actually heard an alarm during that pause in the car outside. Did you hear that? I heard a little faint.
That's the other thing is like people were like, I don't understand how Kirk could overreact like that. It's like the most mentally stable person in this room stares at women in their cars through the window. It's not always going to be the most.
I'm not sure he's the most mentally stable person.
Maybe not either, but
that's at least mentally stable. Yeah, occasionally on the show we tend to overreact. Although I will not apologize. You'll never get me to apologize for yesterday. It's never going to happen. You talking about my backyard?
Yeah.
Why? I don't get the joke.
Because you don't like having close contact with Minifans.
Thank you for taking us behind the scenes.
Camp David in your backyard. Good.
Peel behind the curtain.
Regular Paul Reiser. Oh, wow, that's funny.
I don't know what I got. It's not a reference most people would go to.
Paul Reiser wrote one of those. There was that period where like all these comedians wrote those fucking terrible books.
Yeah. Well, he was just a knockoff Seinfeld, right?
Yeah. He was good friends with Seinfeld. And he was in Diner, which is one of my favorite movies. Have you ever seen Diner?
No.
You would like that. I know you didn't like Midnight Run.
No, I haven't seen it yet.
I'm talking to Steve.
Oh, all right.
Eye contact.
Blind, dumb, fat.
The sun is coming through the...
Go ahead, Steve. I know you want to play it.
Shut the fuck up, you blind fat fuck.
All right.
You want to put that curtain down or the thing down?
It'd be nice, but
it's Steve. I'll You would like Diner. Diner's a guy's movie. It's set in Baltimore. It's set in Baltimore in the 50s. The movie came out in 81 or 82. And it launched a million. So it was basically the launching point for Daniel Stern, Reiser, Gutenberg, Kevin Bacon, and Mickey Rourke. And Alan Barkin.
It's a hell of a cast.
And Barry Levinson directed it. Diner is your Kirk Minihane movie. If you're a Minifan, you haven't seen it yet. That's it. I'm going to give you one a week from now on. It's your Kirk Minihane movie of the week.
All right.
Diner. Great movie. Great. One of my favorite movies. Daniel's, well, that's fine. We'll talk about it. Once you guys watch it, we'll spend it. We'll do a deep dive in the Diner.
Right. You got it.
Maybe I should do a spin-off of when I just do deep dives into movies as a separate podcast.
I like that.
Simmons has the rewatchables. Maybe I'll do my own deep dive. Do you think Barstool will be into that?
I
don't think they say no.
I would think so, yeah.
I'm going to do that. Let's pitch that. I'm going to do it on my own.
They might say it conflicts with Lights, Camera, Lights, Camera, whatever the fuck. Lights, Camera, Podcast.
What'd you say? What's your one word you used as S.E. Robinson? What was it? Excuse me? No, was it the... You know the one that the one they always play. Where
Congratulations!
Congratulations! You have that or no? How do you not have that? Congratulations!
Congratulations!
I think when Mike says he stays up at late, like watching, I think he's watching a lot of YouTube.
I'm just watching that. Yeah. Did you see someone put together a compilation on Twitter of you and me saying Steve over and over again?
So people have 3 free hours on their hands yesterday. Get shit to do. Get to work. I'm going to pitch that. I'm pitching that to Nardini.
A deep movie podcast?
Yeah, once a week I talk about my favorite movies. I don't give a fuck if 3 people like it.
Yeah, no, people will definitely listen.
Yeah, I don't care if they listened or not. Fuck out of here. Fucking
Seems
asshole.
Unusual.
Can I do something I don't want to do?
Please.
I'm going to give Uncle Chap some credit.
Whoa.
They did great work. Congratulations to them. They raised what? Almost $200,000?
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Well, right. I mean, obviously. And I want to thank them. I got my $25,000 check this morning, which is great. That's the first cut of it. For veterans, which is good. They did. Portnoy matched to what, $90,000 or something?
Yeah.
They're good. Perfect. Fantastic. That's good. And what, he got waxed yesterday or something?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's not that funny. But they raised $200,000 for veterans. Good job.
He got whacked?
Yeah, he waxed.
Oh,
like
wax.
40-year-old virgin.
He had some bet about the Astros. I think he had to get a full body wax if he lost the bet. Okay. So they waxed him on camera.
My mistake.
Sorry, I missed that. Yeah. But $182,000 after spur of the moment campaign. So Porter said it matched it. Zero Blog 30. Fox News picked it up. So Uncle Chaps tweeted out, I'm going to open my Venmo and donate everything, which helps to a Headstrong project that helps veterans dealing with PTSD. Let's change some lives on a Monday. Portnoy matched. So I got to $182,000. These monsters, these assholes at Barstool. It's incredible. The evil people.
Yeah.
That
fucking asshole.
Oh, God.
Who is that guy, by the way?
So he's written about me a few times.
Samer.
Yeah.
I know him only from shitting on Barstool. Yeah. I don't know what else he does.
He's written about me a couple of times, too.
Maybe that, too. Then.
Yeah, and just different. He's the guy who wrote, at one point, when I was sort of when I was benching me, I kind of went on a Twitter rant, and he was like,
"He's not ready to come back."
That's why.
That's the one that Clancy. Remember, he tweeted about it.
Okay,
he's that guy. He just hates.
Yeah.
So he tweeted. So yesterday Barstool raised $200,000 for more than Deadspin's ever raised in their life, and I saw that
more than they've ever raised for a funding round.
True, and I saw that Barry Pachetsky guy wrote an op-ed for the New York Times whining yesterday or whatever. So fuck off. But so somebody said, "Tell me how again terrible these Barstool people are." And this guy, this @Samer guy, we should ask him to come on.
I did.
And he never will, but. People on here really have to stop using charity as some sort of absolution. It isn't noble if you use it as a shield from criticism. Harvey Weinstein donated millions and he's still vile.
Yeah. So that's just a way of saying, like, I judge Barstool this way, and no matter what they do, I will always think that.
All right.
And thank you. And the idea that, chaps who, we don't get along, but that's fine. He did a great thing. That's awesome work.
Yeah.
And Dave, that they think somehow, I don't think Dave thinks when he writes that check for $90,000 that, hey, you know what? I'm not going to be criticized anymore.
No.
Like, I think he knows that people
I have
hate
a feeling
him,
he might,
we'll still hate him.
Of comparing Dave Portnoy to Harvey Weinstein is ludicrous.
Right. Chap's different.
Has Samer even read Catch and Kill? Has even followed Harvey Weinstein? Does he even know what the fuck he did?
No. I mean, they compare Chaps and fucking Dave Portnoy to Weinstein. I mean, I didn't even get it. Like, he donated millions and he's still vile. Okay, so did Jeffrey Epstein, and he's like, what? What does that mean? Charity is some form of absolution. Who's doing that?
It means there's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can fucking do to change
I like him. I think he's still an asshole. He can be a real asshole. I know you disagree, Mike, but
I think he's a great guy.
But he wrote a check for $90,000 to help veterans out. That's a really good thing. I don't,
Yeah, I mean,
and again, when he wrote, the idea that when he does that, he's like, well, there go the critics. I just paid them off for $90,000.
Well, not even that. The idea that a guy like Samer is considered a progressive guy.
Right.
Whereas, he essentially said in 2010, I think when he started writing about Barstool, this is my opinion on Barstool. 9 years later, no matter what they've done, no matter who they've hired, no matter what charity work they've done, it doesn't change at all. And that's progressive thought in 2019.
I love this. Like I said, this guy in the New York Times wrote this whiny op-ed about how they didn't want to talk about sports. Your company was losing money. People weren't reading you anymore. They got rid of you. If you guys were really successful, you'd still be there. That's how it works. Like, that's how business works in America. That's how it works. People don't read Deadspin anymore because it sucks. It's like Sports Illustrated. It sucks. People don't read it. Traditional radio, people aren't listening to it anymore. It's terrible. Network TV, they don't change. They don't. You know what I watched yesterday?
Dancing with the Stars?
I did not. It was fantastic, Steve. Fantastic. It's the best half hour of television I've watched, I think, this year. You know what it is? It debuted yesterday.
No idea.
The Mandalorian. Oh. Did you see it?
On Disney Plus.
Yes.
Yeah.
Did you watch it?
I started watching it. I had a little bit of it on.
Tremendous and I'm not this massive Star Wars fan. It's basically Clint Eastwood is in Star Wars world, and like 1960 Eastwood character as a cowboy it was fucking unbelievable. Unbelievable. And it's on Disney Plus.
I have to get back after it then.
Yeah, get back after it. Get back after what?
The Mandalorian.
Was it run away from you?
Have you started it?
Yeah, no, I started a little bit last night.
It feels like a lie, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It does. It's just say you haven't watched it yet.
No, I did. I started it last night.
This is when people get suspicious with the money. I'm starting to understand.
Get back after.
Did you take some of the money?
Yeah, of course
okay,
I did.
Good. It was great. My point is, I watched it on my phone on something called Disney Plus. You got to keep up with the times. Deadspin.
Did you buy Disney Plus, or are you sharing a password with somebody in your family?
Not relevant to the conversation. No, I did buy it. Yes, I'm not a big. I feel like, given that I'm in the job I have, I like buying stuff like that. I don't like. It doesn't seem
so flush with cash.
What do you think I paid for it with? Oh my God, jeez! I mean, that one guy who donated $7 is donating my first month's worth of Disney Plus.
Yeah.
But it was great. I cannot recommend it enough. I'm with my guy Robbie Fox, who wrote a good review on it. As a matter of fact, you can read that at the Barstool. Can you probably can't get it on Express VPN though, right?
No, you can. If you get Express VPN, you can watch. I guess you can set up your virtual private network and watch Disney Plus through that. I mean, you still have to pay for a subscription to it, but.
Oh, you can watch it through that, though?
Yes. Okay. Yeah. So your virtual private network can allow you to get around some geographic filters, like if there's some content that you can't watch because supposedly you're in the United States, or if you're in Canada and you can't access it. Like there, for example, our YouTube video, We Didn't Start the Fire. There are some content restrictions on that for copyright stuff.
In different countries.
Yeah.
Germany.
So if you're in Germany or you're in Canada, you can set up your VPN to say that you're in New York, and then you can still watch it. So it allows you to spoof the location, and that hides your information from corporations who are looking for it, from governments who are looking for it, and just a little bit of added security and protection that like an antivirus program can't provide you.
How does it work for the NFL games?
So for the NFL games, I don't know. I like to watch mine on Reddit. I think they kind of changed that, but there are some websites where you can stream like a full NFL package,
right?
And you use the VPN to, again, just provide yourself with a little bit of added protection. It grants you increased anonymity when you're online.
There you go. ExpressVPN.com/ Steve's very good on this. ExpressVPN.com/Minihane. Not as good as you on it, Mike, but he's...
Well, I think Steve is a lot more experience with maybe some suspicious content.
That's true.
You know?
Yes, it's a good point.
If you're
in Russia, say,
if you're moving cryptocurrencies, it's a good idea to have a VPN set up.
Right. ExpressVPN.com/Minihane. 3 months free with a 1-year package. ExpressVPN.com/Minihane to learn more. All right. Let's see. All right, give me a go. Well, I'll listen to a couple of songs, I suppose. I'm in a decent mood.
Oh, this one's really good.
I was sad when I
Hold on. Stop. We'll start at the beginning here. We'll start over again. Are any of these songs current enough they tackle the recent controversy of the Minifan world?
One of them is, yeah.
Okay.
Do you want to start with that?
No.
Okay. Might make sense to start with that.
Let's build up. If this one's really good.
I think it's really good.
We should probably
we'll build up to
it.
Okay.
How many songs do we have today?
I've got 12.
Okay. We're not going to play 12, but I will allow some more songs if you want to play them to send them to Steve. That's fine. Go ahead. Hurry, too.
It was like written in 5 hours.
Have we heard
impressive.
from that guy? That guy sounds familiar. Has he done one before?
Yeah, no, I think he does a lot of the good ones. Yeah.
Does he? Okay. All right. What else we got?
All right. We have this one's by.
Hold on. We'll get back to that. Let me tackle for a moment. You know, the history of television broadcasting, whether it's Cronkite, Carson, I would certainly put up there. Letterman at his best. We have a new name now, Cullinane. There's really no way to describe how bad. Nobody is as bad at anything as Dave is at this.
I'm not going to say I know Kirk really well. I had a great 3 weeks in there.
Oh, hold on.
Him twisting his mind into a pretzel about how he describes his relationship to the show it's fascinating. It's like his mind is falling down the stairs.
Why doesn't Dave just say, Dave is part of the show?
Yes.
Yeah.
I know he's not on every day and everything, but we all love him, right?
Yeah, but he doesn't want to say that.
I know, but he's our guy. We want him to do well. We want him and Jerry to do well. He does a lot of work for us for no money. Mm-hmm. Part of it is his own inability as a salesman, but still,
sure.
I know he gets very caught up and he can't. He gets very worked up, but we like him. Don't say. I mean, you're doing that. That's on our Instagram account, right?
Yeah.
So he's part of the
now
show.
our YouTube as well.
And our YouTube as well. So he's part. That's Kirk Minihane YouTube/YouTube Minihane.com.
Exactly correct.
Yep. So ring the bell, Christ.
Tap the bell.
Whatever the fuck. But he's also like I'm not that old. I use the word myself, but the F word. Is Martin Short would say Jiminy Glick when he talked to Billy Crystal about Robert De Niro. F this and F that. There's a lot of F's with Cullinane. There are not. There's an art form to using that word. I overuse it in this podcast. I admit, but I like saying it. He puts it in the middle of nowhere.
Yes.
Yeah. But it's
there
funny.
There was a point of the Minifans show today where they were going back and forth with that guy, and I thought it was scripted by Dave Cullinane because it was like the fucking Discord and the fucking Minihane and fucking. There's no call for it when Dave uses it. It's unnecessary.
I almost think we should do a show where we don't use it and see who wins.
Right.
Because I think it's being used too liberally in our world all over the place. I'm not language police, but it's a great word. But Cullinane. We'll just start from the top with Cullinane. So this is, if you don't know, this is Cullinane who does a show called, what's it called?
Great Thinkers.
Great Thinkers, where he brings in random, and this was a disaster yesterday. I mean, shit didn't work.
I thought it was great.
The guy who
it's always nice to hear it.
Yeah.
All right, guys, Great Thinkers episode 3.
Hold on. I wasn't done. But this is one of the few times when I watched this, all I think of is Mike watching it. Because I know Mike is obsessed with Cullinane. Yeah. So for Mike...
This is when he's watching at 2 a.m.
Mike cannot wait for this.
This was me and DEC get our bowls of ice cream, big ice cream sundaes out for this.
And when you see it's only like 14 minutes, you're like, fuck!
Blind Mike's behind the scene going, oh, Dave, Kirk wants at least 4 episodes a week.
Stretch it out. Go ahead.
We're halfway there. I think Kirk predicted 6 episodes. This is the second day in a row. You can call it an emergency podcast because shit went down on what I think, I don't have my phone in front of me at the moment. What was it, guys? If you guys are in the background, 36 minutes today? 36?
Sounds really good, doesn't
it? Yep, the man was pissed. All right, so let's go all the way around to everybody but Warthog, who got the living shit kicked out of him today on the podcast.
So Warthog is not Warthog.
Not my Warthog.
That's the guy from yesterday.
Hashtag not my Warthog.
Okay, do we have Cullinane? Do we just have Cullinane just making no sense? I don't care about these people. I just want Cullinane cut up for the future. Like he's just fucking ranting and raving and like. Fuck.
I texted Steve the other night. I don't know if he pulled it because he might have known we weren't going to do a lot of it. Yeah. But the 2 episodes ago of Great Thinkers, there was a great Cullinane moment.
Oh, really?
Where it was just nothing but F-bombs. And
he gets so... He's like, fuck yes. He's like, it's fucking... I'm like, what are you mad about? What the fuck are you mad about?
So, still lunacy out of him. You guys are all joining in. Sorry, I'm rambling as I'm technology here. You guys all saw this firsthand.
You can't even...
I don't think we have VLS KMS on because he was one of the ones asking the questions.
Oh, that's my favorite part, by the way, is he's giving the people this like
NPR Mike is here, DJ B. These are all people you're probably wondering who the fuck are these guys. We're all wondering the same thing, but they wanted to chime in and give a different perspective. DJ B, what was your perspective of how it all played out last?
Well, can you imagine at the point in your life where you're asking that question? DJ Beam, what is your perspective on the situation?
Well, my favorite part about this is that he gives people this like. It would be like if I was interviewing you and Jerry, say, back when you were doing the old show, and I was like, it's such a shame. Jerry's connection's not great. It's a real shame because I'd love to talk to Jerry. It's like, VLS KMS's connection isn't great. Yeah. I really wish we could get him on.
Unfortunately, I'm getting some of my, Blind Mike's mom's pussy cannot call in today, but
and he had a really great take on this.
We'll try and get him on tomorrow.
If I can capture a Blind Mike's mom's pussy's sentiment, it was...
Oh, my God. Yeah, Ben Robinson asshole is not... we'll try and get him on next time.
The same way the other people heard the show. I don't think they sat there and they outlined, hey, guys, this is how we're going to spend the money now that we don't have a billboard. But the fact of the matter is when you donate $15 and then you throw a vigil, I think we all assumed that some of that money was going to be used for this. Am I wrong, NPR Mike?
Yes, you're wrong and you've chosen the wrong career path by asking that question.
What I really want is... I think Cullinane could be the next like Andy Cohen, where he's hosting these like
definitely
Real Housewives reunions and shit like that.
That's not the worst idea, by the way.
It's really not.
Could we do a Big Brother thing where obviously he should not be named, but we get 4 of these people for like a weekend? Would they be willing to come in and go somewhere and Cullinane will host it?
Yes, I love that.
Some competition, some stuff like that. Maybe a Minifan versus Mincel battle, like the Real World versus Road Rules.
I don't know. I think we could set him up here in the studio.
Yeah, do some stuff.
So I tweeted about this, and someone replied and said, "Hey, I love Dave as a host, but I need some more Dave solo videos."
I agree with that.
Cullinane replied, "Oh, that's a horrible idea.
Fuck you."
Disagree, my friend. I think that guy had the best idea of the week.
He took one of them down, I saw.
I don't know why.
Embrace the fact you're bad at it.
He gets too nervous and skittish about it.
He sucks at it, but that's funny.
But it's great.
Yes, but we love it. That's good content.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
This stream out because of Discord. In full transparency, that is something that has come up on a regular basis. I mean, this is a community that is literally built to just talk about the show basically 24/7, even though some assholes were talking about fucking Ford Explorers or Ford trucks this morning, or whatever the fuck you people were talking about. But that shit has been a constant thing that came up.
You people were talking
about fucking Ford, these fucking shit these fucking people are talking.
To be asked. You know, I know obviously you went on the show today because you believed it was an honest question that needed to be asked.
Yeah, and like
you also have to remember a lot of times saying fuck is a crutch while you're thinking of things.
Yes.
And it's essentially Dave saying, I have no idea what I'm doing. Nothing is going to come out, and I'm fucking angry about it.
He's so mad. Oh, he's so mad about it. I actually thought he was making some good points even during the. I watched this whole thing.
He was not bad. I liked it.
And he's right.
And that he was very bad.
He's right. This whole community's been built on just talking about shit. So when stuff comes up...
Talking about fucking shit. And
fucking stuff.
When fucking stuff comes up, you fucking talk about it.
Jesus. What do you say, Steve?
Just in his like funny Dave just kind of bumbling a long way, he did make some good points. And he made the other guys look like assholes because Dave sometimes just doesn't just take stuff seriously. But then it's a weird combination of anger.
Yes.
Like he doesn't take it seriously. He thinks it's funny, but he's also very angry.
It's almost like he's stupid in a weird way, which he obviously isn't. I mean.
Dave texts me and says, "Hey, just throwing this out there. You probably don't even want it. This self-deprecating thing. Yeah, right. You probably don't even want it. But I was wondering if maybe you'd want to throw the great thinkers on the YouTube." And I respond to him, and then I text the intern and say, "Hey, Dave might be contacting you about putting that on the YouTube." And he goes, "Oh, he's already been texting me."
I mean, why would we say no to that?
You're right, of course.
Who cares? We can do whatever he wants. There's total freedom.
I said the only thing I said maybe keep it on the Instagram if he just wants to keep it exclusive to Instagram. But he said it doesn't make any. He said it doesn't make any difference.
Any video of Dave Cullinane talking will go up on the YouTube channel.
Well, I would say to him, like, have I ever once tried to stop him from doing anything?
Well, hey, as long as there's a certain
someone, live Alan Dershowitz. I mean,
as long as there's a certain someone running the YouTube, Dave will get as much content as he wants.
I mean, the guy's a genius.
He really is.
We have any other Cullinane ranting
of our generation.
Question. He's going to be just
directly talking to Kirk, so you know he wouldn't fuck anybody.
I'm saying that. Yeah, so I'm not.
If you just pick on any random point in the video,
come on, you fucking asshole.
I know we wouldn't fuck him.
I think we can all agree that just the question being asked.
Hold on, I love that. Like, look, we can all. Dave's like, we can all come together on.
I'm not trying to tug your prick here,
but let's all like we can all get together with this one, right, guys? We're all us crazy guys and get together on this one.
Last night of Steve, which I think all of us can agree. By the way, I'm fucking yelling. I'm trying not to.
I mean, all right, we're good. We've heard enough of this.
Yeah. But it is this thing where it's like, I fucking suck at this. I fucking hate hosting. I fucking hate doing this. It's like, but you're doing fine.
You love it, and you love it. He loves it.
He definitely loves it.
Which is great. That's great that he loves it. He's having fun. This is the whole point of this show, is giving a world to these idiots. I enjoy that. He's about to make the point he was about to make there was like, that Steve got ambushed. And like the one thing I'll say about the whole, not Reddit, the fucking Discord thing, is like, I just disagree with what they were saying. Like, I didn't really care that they asked Steve 6 questions about it. Like, did you really feel like you were attacked?
Actually, I didn't even think it was a big deal until you called me afterwards. Yeah, I was just like, oh, this is kind of weird. Like, right. But that's fine. I was expecting more questions like, answer the internet or, just like stupid shit.
Yeah. So, I don't know. Cullinane's great. But all right, let me hear another parody song.
All right.
I haven't heard any of these others except the one I think is great yet. Okay, I like the way it starts.
A little too long.
Let's guess, which of the two of us is this about?
Things take time.
Oh.
I suppose. Got a $5 million show.
Oh, okay.
Cullinane. Let's make a fucking Robinson, Steve Dumas, came from parts that are unknown. Moscow, Steve Oresi. What even is his age?
Here we go. Let's see.
Cut a tone, won't you jump in front of the train?
Oh, Jesus. That seems a little strong.
Won't you jump? Won't you jump? Won't you jump?
It's nice that they're wishing suicide on someone else for once.
Yeah, really. No kidding.
Is Rich Keith, Dale Arnold, Mud and Shirley. I fucking blows just like the Boston Globe.
Kind of loses any focus, but
here we go.
I like it.
Is so hot. She's all these she can't think of. MHB, the poetry. Homie, don't play with jump in front of a train?
It's a lot of work, you know?
Yeah.
Won't you jump? Won't you jump? Won't you jump? Won't you jump?
It's gonna sue this guy, Curtis Tone. Jesus.
Won't you jump?
I might sue him if it goes any longer.
Yeah, I think
Not bad though. Not bad.
between the production value and this guy's voice, and he's funny.
Yeah.
But I think the song itself lacked a little focus.
Put it this way, you know, they always say like in movies, you know, that director when they have that first movie that shows a lot of promise, it's that second or third one where you really find your way.
This guy's got potential.
This guy's got maybe a top 5 song in his body.
You think so?
Yes, without a doubt.
Yeah, I mean, he sounds just like whatchamacallit, Black Hole. So I mean, it sounds like them.
He'll be happy to hear that.
Yeah, yo, you know him.
Yes.
You do?
Yeah.
Neil?
Is that Neil?
No, that's Will.
Will who?
Oh, the
My
intern?
intern.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, he's pretty good. Yeah, it lacked a little focus, Will.
Yeah, forget it.
I'll coach him. Maybe I'll do some writing for him.
So shouldn't he be working on? Okay, go ahead. What's next?
So this one was inevitable.
No, yeah, we knew this was coming. Hold on, though. Hold on.
Can we guess who it's about?
I'm trying to think of the name of the song too. It's still what would work. 'Cause I was thinking of this the other day.
Isn't it obvious?
What's that? Mike's mom. No, yeah.
I think you'll see how obvious it is once it starts.
I was just thinking, how exciting.
Born in
Well, we'll wait.
Russia? Born in the...
Oh,
I'm trying to think of...
yeah, I could see that, yes.
Born
How excited do you think the guy was when he figured out Stephen Che is the same as JFK in terms of syllables? that was such a great moment when you're writing those songs.
Yes, Stephen Che.
When it all comes together.
I'm
Like,
just wondering, do you write out all of the references and then try and like pick and match?
I
Work?
wouldn't mind doing at some point, doing like behind the scenes with the songwriter, where I talk to the guy who did Steve's a Liar, because I want to know what's like. So does he think, all right, Kirk loves Bruce.
You want to peer into the mind of a genius.
I'm on fire. When does he realize Steve's a liar? Rhymes with it. It's the same. So, and then how do you come up with the
Right.
You know, because it's like, hey, little girl, is your daddy home? And it's how how do you...
Did he want to write about Steve being a liar and then
work
figure out the
backwards?
song? Or
yeah, that's what I mean. Where does it start? What's the line that kicks it off in his head?
It is fascinating. I'd like
You
to
know?
find out.
I mean, Howard Carr wrote those books alone. That's the first line of the song.
Right. Didn't need any help. Wrote them
Right.
all from home.
From all from home, right. Right. He had no ghostwriter.
No.
Right, Steve?
Yeah. And that's all.
That is the line
That's
of
a
the song.
Stephen King reference.
Yeah.
That's all we're joking about there.
Well, yeah, because Stephen King doesn't work as well.
Right.
Because Hey Little Girl, Stephen King, How We
Stephen
Carr.
King,
It's
How We
weird. They're
Carr,
the same
yeah,
amount of syllables.
Yeah,
I don't know
but
why.
for whatever reason.
Yeah.
Just keep beating that horse.
What do you mean? Mike's obsessed with it. All right, let me hear
My
Bruce.
favorite line.
Dropped out of a Russian plane. My first hot dog was in Dexter, Maine. Trained up as a spy to invade the West till I got sidetracked to produce a podcast now. Born in the USSR.
Yeah, it doesn't work as well.
It doesn't fit.
Yeah, see,
Doesn't
that's
fit. I wanted to say born in the USSR, but I was like,
right. I was thinking of what Russian thing would sound like USA.
Yeah.
Right.
Russian state, Russian. I don't know.
Born in a Russians. Yeah. Go ahead.
Oh, you wanted more of that?
Is it good or no?
No, I thought you wanted to stop.
Well,
after
I mean,
that.
the lines are
that-
kind of
that's-
funny.
That's basically where it kicked off.
All right. Go ahead. What do we have next?
We get some little Simon and Garfunkel.
Oh, I'm not huge. Yeah, okay.
Really? You're not a huge fan?
Oh, boy. I think I know where this is going, though.
When the production is good, they always get me hooked in. When it's good sound quality.
Am I right where this is heading? This can only be going one way, right?
Oh, yeah. Yep.
I was waiting for this.
Had to be done. I understand.
It did. It was necessary.
Yeah.
Yeah, here we go.
And here's to you, Stephen Robinson. You're a liar and brother Ben's a douche. douche. Get on your knees, Jesse Robinson. Who holds his dick for you to blow?
What?
Blow, blow, blow.
Blow, blow, blow. I thought it was going to be about Mike's mom.
I thought so, too.
Yeah?
I know Robinson fits, obviously, but...
Right.
About you and your lies. We'd like to help you learn to take off your shirt. Look around and all you see is blind Mike's fucked up eyes. Don't mention me more, all that fucking pussy cries.
What did he say? I didn't hear that.
Don't look at Mimo while that fucking pussy cries.
It's a good one. Good.
Yeah.
That is great. I wonder where they got that line from. Oh, that's funny.
That was good.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
That's a top 10er right there.
Yeah, top
These
10.
people are incredible. They are fucking incredible. They really are.
I know.
Fans are the best. All of them. Every single. I have no issues with anybody who listens to this show. They're all wonderful, and none of them are fucking insane assholes.
I'm impressed with how fast they've been cranking them out. I didn't expect to get as many as we've got.
They really are. I was not expecting them to come in this fast. It's crazy. They're coming in a lot quicker than the prank calls have.
It's going to be some live show you two guys will be running.
Yes.
You guys have to tell me how it goes.
When it's just us, I'm sure we'll get a lot of people there.
It's shaping up to be a concert with a stand-up comedy act.
That's true. Well, we've heard some Mike's comedy today, and now we'll hear some more songs. Well, give me another one.
Folks, if I can cut to the core of these issues here.
All right, I think it's time for Mama Geary's touch.
All right.
This is one you were talking about?
Yeah, this is a good one.
I was sad when I heard about me, Ma, but stayed composed as I moved through my day. Until Kirk made me admit her carcinoma. And now I need you in the biblical way. I may be blind, but I know when you're near me. Like a radar-guided missile locked, it's too much for me to handle with no father figure. Instead, I'll take Mama Geary's touch. Mama Geary's familiar touch.
All right.
Ain't no mercy on the streets of Las Vegas. Oh, no. As the lead penetrated the night. But now that word went from terror to tempting. In my arms when I'm holding you tight.
It seems unnecessary. The idea that I would be...
You took advantage?
The idea that that's what I would be thinking of on that night.
I don't think when Bruce wrote Human Touch, this is what he had in mind.
I don't think so.
But
no.
Let me hear that stanza again. Just to make sure I heard that correctly.
I knew it was gearing up to that, which I was excited for.
It's inevitable. Let me hear that part again.
As the lead penetrated the night. But now that word went from terror to tempting. In my arms when I'm holding you tight.
That's genius, though. It really is.
On the shore, I cried like your baby. Broke down like a Robinson cover. I won't swap you, mama, like another mother lover. 'Cause I'm the apple of Mama Geary's eyes. It's a curse, but I'm mummified.
Oh, God. Is there more?
One more.
This is a top fiver, man.
Oh, yeah.
People say, why don't you just get LASIK? But surgery won't fix it, you goon. Macular degeneration is age-related. So how the fuck can I have it so soon?
That's a good question.
I may be blind, but I know when you're near me. Mama Geary, I'm a missile locked. It's too much for me to handle with no father figure. Instead, I'll take Mama Geary's touch. Mama Geary's familiar touch.
Excellent job.
Who's that?
I have no idea.
This guy Matthew, I think his name is.
Incredible.
And he messaged me last night, and I told him I thought it was great. And he said, really? Because I've been holding back. He said he was a little nervous.
Oh, hopefully he has more.
So he says he's got more, yeah.
That sounds, it's ruined another Bruce song for me, but it's fucking great. That's a, for me, just to up, my two favorite songs are the two Bruce songs. I think that might be number 2. I may change my mind, but Steve's a Liar is my favorite song.
I think my favorite or top 2 would be Steve's a Liar and S.E.
That's a good
the
one.
DC.
That's a good one.
That's true. I think this might be third.
Now, what do you say, Steve?
I really like the We Didn't Start the Fire.
That's great.
I just think
that's a great one,
the
too.
pace of it and the
Those would be
writing
the
is
top
just brilliant.
4, I think.
Podcast
overall.
Jesus is great too.
Yes,
Oh,
yes,
shit,
the
yeah,
original, the
there's
one
your
that
top
kicked it
5,
all
yeah.
off. Yeah, I think that have to. Those are all in the top 5. But
You guys got to FaceTime or Periscope me or whatever when they do those songs live at the show, the live show.
Yeah, we'll let you know how it
I look
goes.
forward to that.
Yeah.
What will the people be eating at these shows?
Cold pizza.
That's leftover pizza.
Yeah.
cold pizza.
We got the leftovers.
2 hours late. Yeah.
Good. 2 hours late. 2 hours late.
Well, that's what it'll feel like.
The best was during Cullinane's show.
I heard this.
You jokingly did the math.
That's when we start our show.
That we, like,
My take. My
Well,
take.
let's get it out first. Did you donate $15 to the fund? And if you were bullshitting, not the end of the world. You did donate.
No, and I don't really appreciate that because if Steve's on the other end, he knows probably 99% of the people who gave under the name like Gabe Murchison.
Yeah.
That's a fair point, no?
No, it's not a fair point because I see the transaction data, not just the public-facing.
So you're
names
saying
that-
this man's a
stupid
liar?
names. I'm saying that he must have used a different email or something.
Oh, okay. Well, fine.
The idea that you would give under a fake name.
I'm a trusting person. If you fucking donate, you donate.
Yeah,
Okay,
but-
but you're
Hey, listen, hey, I'm not gonna be as harsh as Kirk Minihane. You want to pass the Cullinane sniff test? You passed it, my friend.
You fucking passed. I love that. Like
trusting
like,
guy.
Hey, we're just a couple of guys. Don't worry about it. Let's not worry about it. Let's not make it bigger than this. Let's get to the real
Listen,
issue.
Kirk
Okay.
Minihane's a pro. I'm just a regular guy. You know, Kirk's a pro. I'm a regular Joe.
What is in his head? What is he thinking?
He's just a
Pizza,
laid back
you
kind
and
of
I
guy.
both know it's just a bullshit example because that's just a subjective
Yeah,
thing.
look,
Maybe you
can we just
showed
move
up,
past the
didn't
bullshit,
see it
please, and get to the
somewhere.
real
So
stuff, okay?
Your argument there is just kind of bullshit, and you know that, right?
Well, I mean, did they not say right after they call me, they go, wait, let's do the math. When did we show up? 1:30. When did the pizza get there?
Keep in mind,
3
this is the
What a fucking idiot.
hold on. This is the Bernstein to my Woodward when I was trying to take down Marty Walsh. Just keep in mind how dumb
No
I
wonder
am.
I never heard anything about that. Jesus.
God. His heart's in the right place.
Yes,
I'll say
I
that.
think he means well.
I actually like him, but I don't know why he got so attached to that. But we were doing the math,
joking.
saying the point is, by the time it was 3:00, we were done eating.
Pizza was gone.
Yeah, I don't know. I did the vigil. The vigil was done. We'll do the math. Fine. The vigil was done at what time, Steve? What time were we walking back to our cars? 1.
Yeah,
So
a
everyone
little
got
earlier than 1.
Everyone
And
got to
then-
Jack's Abbey at say 1:15.
Sure. And Will got there actually at like 12:40.
Okay,
put his
so
order
people
in.
started eating pizza at 1:30.
I would say 1:15.
Okay, yeah.
1:15, 1:30.
I got there. Pizza was. I put it this way. I got there at 1. I got there a little later, but maybe 1:20, 1:25. Pizza was already there.
Liar.
I mean, I'm
Filthy fucking liar.
now again, we stole money.
I can't believe
part,
you looked us right in the eyes and said that.
No, Mike and I were talking earlier. We got to get to the bottom of this fucking stickers and pizza. These are the issues we need to explore.
Hashtag Pizzagate.
Well, Steve, keep in mind,
See
you
if
have a
anything
job
else
now
comes
where you're
with
sitting
that.
there bobbing your head to the Mrs. Robinson song.
I
about
loved
you.
it.
So we're fully in here. But we'll get to the bottom of this pizza thing. We're going to get to the bottom of that. We'll have Cullinane handle it.
Well, I would just say
We should do a show. If we had the kind of budget, I would love to do like a Dateline kind of show where Cullinane investigates like mysteries and he hosts it like Keith Morrison does.
We always worry, the concern behind me and Steve doing like a vacation show alone is we worry that the advertisers would not be happy.
It's not a worry. That's the advertisers would not be happy.
Right.
But that's okay. Yeah,
Well,
it's fine.
my point is that if we just have an equal kind of fill-in host, like a Dave Cullinane, then the advertisers might say, okay, now this guy's got the chops to carry
Now,
a
the
show.
irony is you think having Cullinane in there would make advertisers respond. That's usually not his way of. It's not his way professionally.
That's true. Finally, he'll get a response from advertisers.
I would listen to you I mean, I'm crazy, but I would listen to you and Cullinane and Steve do a show.
So would I.
I mean, it would be wonderfully awful, but I would
Yes.
listen to it. It'd
Yeah.
be a great train wreck.
Exactly.
But Steve's not. Steve's going to put his foot down on that one.
I mean,
no,
which-
I'll do it for YouTube.
No, it makes
Absolutely.
sense. It makes sense.
I'll put one out on YouTube. I don't want to put
do a
it
test run.
on your RSS feed.
Well, if we get magic going, then we run with it. And if it's good enough where I got to step aside for a while and you guys do your thing, do your thing.
Just a month or two. We'll
I can
take
produce
over.
it and keep an eye on things.
Yeah.
Maybe I'd take over for Cullinane's job.
There you go.
I could do.
I don't know if we're ready to push you out yet.
Well, I could have Cullinane. What's the name of the show he does? Great
Great
Thinkers.
Thinkers.
Yeah, I could host Great Thinkers. We could do a switch.
I think you'd have a lot of of fun on that.
Let's go to Ned Snark. Ned, oh, you're not there? Fuck.
Now, how do you work this?
Breadline Callahan. How does this work? Look, let's stop bullshitting each other.
It would be very similar. This fucking guy. I can't. Can I hear? TJ Hubbard, I can't hear you.
That is true. All right, what were we doing?
Well, we still have some more parody songs. I don't know how many of those you want to get through.
Are we going to get more today?
Probably, yes.
Oh. Yeah, we'll keep getting more, I think.
Blind Mike's groupie has weighed in with a redemption song.
Okay.
If you're not feeling the parody songs, we don't have
to
play.
No.
You don't seem jazzed.
I'm concerned about, is this good or not?
It was not bad.
It's decently well produced.
Can I just say, before we do that, can I give a shout out to my friend Erica K. Nardini, Erica Kirk Nardini?
Please.
Which is actually her middle name.
Is that right?
It is. I swear to God, that's her middle name. That was her grandfather's name. So she took it. That's true. I didn't even know that till the other day on her birthday. She told me that. True. True fact.
I don't know if
as Harry Minihane would say. True fact.
I don't know if I buy it yet,
well,
but all right.
That's fine.
I'll keep digging on this one.
I would never lie to the Minifans. Somebody tweeted out that picture. One of the, I don't know what her name is. Danny or Danielle, one of the people who work there.
I know what you're talking about.
It was like, look at all these people standing around
here
talking.
For 6 months.
That was a New York scene. Like I've saw that 20 times in the 4 days I've been there in my life, where they're just hanging. And I do think they're it's that. So the picture was that it was like 8 millennials fucking hanging around this. I think this young lady was just trying to do work, right?
Yeah. She's on the business side of it,
right? Which so I probably have use for her, but still, she's trying to do work. You should probably fuck it up, but still, there's. What?
Here's this compliment for Erica packaged in barbs for everybody else.
I'm just saying. And there's a bunch of people just hanging around bullshitting. Like, and she's just trying to fucking this poor young lady's just trying to do her fucking job. And Erica was like, I don't know why. Again, I'm a tough boss. I'd be like, okay, you're all gone. Get the fuck out of here. What are you doing? Fucking do something. I don't know.
Yeah. Well. I have no comment on how things are there,
That's true. You shouldn't wait.
Not allowed.
That's basically what she said, except for without the "you're fired" part.
Yeah, but but my problem with that place is 2 months from now they'll be doing it again. They don't respect I don't know.
It's a lax environment.
Yeah, I understand. I understand.
I understand
it's a creative environment, but still, I don't know. All right, go ahead. Which one's this?
This is from Blind
Mike's groupie.
How is it?
It's decent.
Do you think it's really her?
Yeah.
Okay. Good job. By the way, how about the KMS quotes bump from Donald Trump Jr.?
Yeah, no kidding.
Oh, yeah.
That's unbelievable.
Forgot about that.
There's a 2% chance that
three extra followers.
A 2% chance his dad was going to retweet it just because he randomly would retweet stuff that makes no sense.
Yeah.
Anyway. The president would be retweeting KMS quotes. So I was hoping
that'd be great. After we were told not to put it in the headline.
That's true. Would you be willing to have for the show, for Roman sponsored, a threesome with AJ and Blind Mike's groupie? What?
If Roman sponsors it, yes. Sure.
You're in.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
No.
What was the pause for?
Huh? I was trying to think of the legit, like if they would, what the odds were that they would sponsor it. And I think it's pretty highly unlikely.
It's pretty inclusive, I would say.
That's true.
You've got the transgender community, you've got the psychopath community, you got the blind community.
That's true.
It seems like a great moment.
All right, a grand slam to me. I'll pitch him.
Yeah,
sure.
Good. Don't get your knickers in a notch.
No, I would never get my knickers in a knot.
Not.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like panties in a bunch.
I understand. That's not what's confusing to me. It's confusing the words came out of your mouth. That's what's confusing
for a 30-year-old.
These are good songs today.
Yes. Good stuff.
So you want Blind Mike's groupie at the Stephen Blind Mike live show? So sing it.
Yes. There's a thing with some of these. I think they might be using auto-tune. So I'm worried that
I'm okay.
Can they
for the live performance?
Yeah, can they perform?
Well, we've never dealt with anybody who couldn't sing it. But you know what? Not my money, so what the fuck do I care? Let's give Linda Marks 10
Yeah, right.
Really?
Who cares?
What are you so worried about? All right, what's next?
Well, I was feeling like you might want to lighten up the mood today, so I pulled a cupcake call if you wanted to get into some bad
so you're done with the songs. The songs are good for the day? That's fine.
Yeah, I think I'm good with songs for today.
Some more songs.
People are actually mad at me because they think I'm acting like, Simon Cowell and not allowing all of the music on to play every single fucking song. But there's some really shitty songs that I'm just not going to waste your time with.
You got to be good. Well, you got to be good.
I'll defend Steve here. I got one message that said, I'm sending this to you because Steve's a fucking no talent that doesn't know anything. He's an asshole.
Wow.
And then I listened to the song and I was like, nah, I wouldn't have played this.
Let's hear the song. Let's hear that specific song.
I don't know which specific one it is. I've got a folder here of bad parodies.
How many are those?
Enough of them, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
You sure there's no classic that you're that you mistakenly thought was a bad one.
That could be. I mean, he could be. I haven't heard all of them.
Steve's a tough judge.
That's true.
Now, are you one of you two going to attempt to do a parody song?
See, I can't sing is the thing.
I mean, I've sat down to try to write some, and
I would
like,
really hate,
brick wall.
for example, if you two did like a duet together. That's something I'm not telling you to do.
All right.
Okay, that's not an order or anything.
Right.
You know.
We're going to need some help from one of these talented people to write it. I think we could sing, but the writing is the tough part.
Oh, see, I think it's the opposite.
I think both are tough.
Oh, no, you could just...
I would have an easier time writing them.
I've been working on a parody song.
Really?
Yes.
That you will perform or someone else will?
That I would like to perform.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
At some point.
Interesting.
Yes.
You got pipes?
I'd like to hear that.
We've heard me sing before.
He's got
The
some
answer is
pipes.
yes to that. Yeah. I signed a record contract a few years ago. I don't want to get into it.
Will it be an impression of anyone, or will it be?
No, it's mocking somebody.
Straight Kirk Minihane.
Mocking somebody who has not been mocked yet in the song. So I feel like they do it great, but I think we have so many characters that we should focus. Like Cullinane should have his own song.
Oh, of course.
You know, or
but even Portnoy and Willie Colon.
Yes, or even the song about and then they do touch on those people. But
Yeah.
I mean, you know, we've created enough characters where it's or in our world, our orbit. So yeah,
Yeah.
Yes.
an MHB song.
yeah, or an MHB song, sure, DC, any of these characters. But pick a bad one. Just pick a random bad one. Let's not hurt anyone's feelings here. But,
No. Who wouldn't make sport of it?
I was 8 years old, just skin and bones, no milk or food in the fridge.
This might not be a bad one.
I know this is going.
Singing off key about unloading his goo on some tits. I tried to sit on his lap like any kid would and go, Daddy. He's still in the Discord. Mom wants a divorce just like MHB. It was 25 degrees in the house. The heat had been off for weeks. He'd say, girl, it's alright. Now we don't need that fridge for my ice cream. And the doorbell rings. Someone from the state, they say, hon, can you come with me? I packed up my bags. Gave him one last look, got in the cop's backseat to my new home.
A little slow for my taste, but I like it.
Yeah, it's set to My Hometown by the Boss.
Where I won't be alone.
This is DEC's Child?
Yes, I think so.
My new foster home.
Yeah, I would say it's not a but I like the idea of it.
Yeah,
like again, a new
good
character.
one.
That's funny. It's not terrible.
Maybe Steve is hoarding them.
Yeah, I would call it a classic.
Most of the worst ones I don't even pull.
Yeah. Ooh, wow. Well, power.
He's a tough judge. This
He
guy.
is. All right. Support
Rules
for the
with
Kirk
an
Minihane
eye.
Show come from Manscaped, the #1 men's below-the-belt grooming. Manscaped offers precision-engineered tools for your family jewels. That's right, Mike. I'm not there yet.
All right.
I love Manscaped. I love the way it looks. I think the people love the way it looks. Steve, any cock pictures sent to you from Manscaped users?
Unfortunately, no. All kinds of parody songs, no well-groomed dick pictures.
I don't know why you can't do both at the same time. I don't really understand that. It's forever changed the grooming game. We know that with the Perfect Package 2.0. You'll be seeing Mike's dick today. He's going to tweet that out at 3 o'clock from the show account and on the show's YouTube account. Mike's going to groom. Would you be willing to groom yourself with Manscaped live on the YouTube channel today?
No, because I think it might get us shut down.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, really?
I don't know if that's true.
I'm pretty sure. No,
Are you afraid to show that pecker of yours? We got a little pecker? Are you a fucking,
I am afraid of that
fucking
as well.
baby?
Yes.
That's what Cullinane would say.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, Steve will do it.
Crank up the heat in here. You'll have nothing to complain about.
Yeah. Yeah, get to that Goldilocks zone for your cock and start shaving.
All right.
All right, manscaped.com, the code KIRK, KIRK, manscaped.com. That's 20% off with free shipping at manscaped.com. Use my code KIRK. All right, what else, Steve? What other sound do we have? Oh.
This one comes with a video, by the way. Just this guy nodding along in his car.
Interesting.
Oh, Kirk, I'd be in trouble if you left me now.
That's nice.
I laugh every day at jokes by Steve, and I just don't know how. Oh, Kirk, how I'd depend on you. If you ever go Kirk Splat, I won't ever get over that. The Minfidels call me a fool. They say Kirk is so triggered and cruel.
All right, not a class. I like the attempt.
These are the ones I'm hoarding.
Not bad.
No, I mean
not the best, but
yeah, right. Anything going in the world of being outraged at stuff, or no? Have I missed anything?
Well, I mean, we never got into the horrible. Can you imagine Don Cherry?
Oh yeah, I think that's been covered.
Dressing people as you people?
Yes,
My goodness,
it's ridiculous. I mean, what's left to say? It's absurd. I mean, it's just.
Well, did you see Rear Admiral's take on it?
I did.
I mean, that
seems to be like a common idea at Barstool. And is Barstool just kind of protected?
Two people, but
bubble culture. That's I've never read the deal. Yeah. Anything. Rear Admiral's a nice guy. I like him a lot.
I think Rear Admirals had regular jobs, though, right?
Yeah, but I mean, not
in a public.
Yeah, I
mean,
not
a public figure. You're saying?
Yeah, I mean, he's been like a janitor. Like, I don't think he's had to deal with cancel culture, and
right.
But
he's had that. That's been him for a while. I remember he and I got
a big liberal.
An argument about like Kurt Schilling or something like that. I mean, I like Rear Admiral, great
guy.
Do
I like all the guys.
That's always his opinion. I don't understand how he gets
there. He's a crazy liberal, and which is great. I'm fine, but he's a liberal who gets mad. It's the opposite of what liberals used to be, which is okay. And Don Cherry, he's mad at Don Cherry because Don Cherry. First of all, Don Cherry didn't say anything really wrong.
But wasn't he? So am I crazy? Was he talking about? They say he was talking about immigrants. It sounded more like he was talking about tourists.
I thought he was talking about immigrants.
Yeah, maybe
I thought he was talking about generally people coming to Canada and not being grateful.
Well, I thought people traveling to Canada.
Let's say it's immigrants and tourists.
Right.
So he says you disagree with that. How about he's just he's 85 years old.
Do you guys want to play it?
Right.
I guess. It's like 4 days old, but sure. Mike's got a heart.
No, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
I'm not going to. He says, wait a minute. How about running it for the people that buy them? Now, you go to the small cities, and the rows on rows, you people love, that come here, whatever it is, you love our way of life, you love our milk and honey. At least you could pay a couple of bucks for poppies or something like that. These guys pay for your way of life that you enjoy in Canada. These guys pay.
I don't even know what the fuck he's talking about.
Well, they have those fucking poppies that's around Veterans Day in Canada, and a couple of bucks, and it raises money. Fine, great. Like, I don't know what the fuck he's ranting about, really. It sounds ridiculous.
The milk and honey thing, I think, was a jab at, like, welfare. It's like, you immigrants, you refugees, you're coming here, you're getting on our welfare system, our healthcare system.
Okay.
And you don't buy into our culture.
Okay, that's
the things that make it possible.
And that's his opinion.
Yeah.
Okay, now what? So now we can't work anymore?
You fire him.
So now you basically, and I know he said, I'm not a big Don Cherry fan. He's got a horrendous take on concussions. So he made a lot of money off these hockey fight videos that he hosted. Mm-hmm. And it's like best of fights. And then when the concussion thing came around, he was like, it's bullshit. They're just using it for lawsuits. So I think he's kind of an asshole.
Yeah.
But I also don't think, where I'm.
It also seems like he's just an old school guy who's set in his ways.
Right. His time has come and gone.
Yeah.
Like, why don't we just let him go away and trust me, no one's going to talk like that anymore.
Yeah.
You've shamed them enough. Like they're not, trust me, anybody who thinks that way, you've shamed them in the silence. Congratulations. So now they'll just be angry on their own time.
Well, I think it's good they got rid of him. It's finally, that can't be voiced anymore.
Now the rule seems to be that there's this one bucket of people in society that you cannot criticize. Like marginalized people. If you criticize immigrants, if you criticize refugees, if you criticize
minorities,
any kind of sexual, religious minority, you are a bigot and you're shamed out of polite society.
Game's over. And by the way, Don Cherry, I'm sure, came armed with no statistics that these people were buying them with any more or less frequency.
That's fair.
I mean, you think he knows that?
It's a complete prejudiced view. Yeah, absolutely.
I think he's prejudiced.
But why don't they just push back on him then? Why don't they just say that? I mean, why does he have to be hounded out? I mean, granted, it's his time to ride off into the sunset.
How about if you have some prejudices against people? You can still be on television and people can hate you, or like him. Like
that was my thing. Even with the Roseanne thing or whatever.
Yeah,
why instead of just firing them immediately? Why not have them on whatever that network's version of news is, ABC News or whatever the fuck? Have a debate. And maybe they want to apologize, or maybe they want to stick up for themselves.
The only thing
that
changes everything is once the advertisers come in. Right. Then nothing matters at that point. I mean, 12 advertisers, like Roseanne's advertisers were bailing. They were bailing.
I don't remember.
Yeah, they were bailing. So once that happens, that's just business. Like, it sucks, but I don't know what was going on with this Cherry thing. I feel like
Nothing happened. It's just they heard you hear a comment. They're like, he said, "You people, we got to get rid of him."
Yeah,
I mean, he resigned technically, but
he got fired.
Yeah.
So I mean, in the Feidelbergs of the world, they say there's no cancel culture. That's what happened to him. They just canceled him.
Yeah, Rear Admiral's one that would defend that point. The Feidelberg came on and was like, I'm wrong. I don't give a fuck. Rear Admiral sticks his heels in with that one.
Good. Well, you guys should have him on the live show. You can have a nice discussion about that. I like all those guys. Their podcast is great. I mean, I'm not a hockey fan, but it's awesome that it exists, and Barstool's smart to have him. All three of those guys are great. But I just don't know. That is a clear, to me, sort of change in this whole game, though, where now people are interpreting what people mean.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm really sick of, is having to explain exactly what people meant. And no, he meant immigrants. No, he meant tourists. No, he meant this. It's like, who gives a fuck what he really meant? So it's not that offensive.
My first exposure to this in television was probably when Al Campanis was on with Ted Koppel. If you want to look that up on YouTube, Steve, you can find it concise. Do you know the story or no?
I don't think so.
So Campanis went on. He was Dodgers vice president or general manager at the time in the late 80s. And he was on Nightline with Ted Koppel. And Koppel asked him, why are there not a lot of black managers and minority managers in baseball? Mm-hmm. Do we have the answer or no, Steve?
Why is it that there are no black managers, no black general managers, no black owners?
Well, Mr. Koppel, there have been some black managers, but I really can't answer that question directly. The only thing I can say is that you have to pay your dues when you become a manager. Generally, you have to go to minor leagues. There's not very much pay involved. And some of the better-known black players have been able to get into other fields and make a pretty good living in that way.
Yeah, but you know in your heart of hearts, and we're going to take a break for a commercial, you know that that's a lot of baloney. I mean, there are a lot of black players, there are a lot of great black baseball men who would dearly love to be in managerial positions.
Imagine this happened today.
And I guess
Hold
what
on.
I'm really asking you is
to,
peel it away a little bit. Just tell me, why do you think it is? Is there still that much prejudice in baseball today?
No, I don't believe it's prejudice. I truly believe that they may not have some of the necessities to be, let's say, a field manager or perhaps a general manager.
You really believe that?
Oh, he'd be killed.
Well, I don't say that they're all of them, but they certainly are short. How many quarterbacks do you have? How many pitchers do you have that are black?
Yeah, but I mean, I got to tell you, that sounds like the same kind of garbage we were hearing 40 years ago about players when they.
So there you go. So I mean, and he lost his job.
But can I tell you what I hate about that too? It's first of all, he's an idiot. He's wrong.
Right.
But the first answer was totally acceptable.
So yes,
you know what I mean. Yes. Where he says, they've just found other ways to make money.
I give Koppel credit because I think Koppel smelled something.
Maybe
in that you could smell it, and he went for it. But he got fired the very next day. By the way, he was really good friends with Jackie Robinson. He helped bring Jackie Robinson in. He was great friends with Rachel Robinson, Jackie Robinson's wife, who I think is still alive. Got fired the next day, and that's an example. That's the first cancel culture I can remember as a kid, and I had no problem with that because part of his job was picking the best people for the job. And if he really thought black people weren't smart enough to be pitchers or quarterbacks, he probably shouldn't be fucking picking baseball players or being part of an organization.
There's also a difference, though. Like I can understand how a person can hear that and be offended by it. I can wrap my mind around that.
Yes.
I can't.
Oh, the Cherry thing.
I can't conceive listening to Don Cherry and
that's
being
what I mean.
offended by it.
That's what I mean. I gave you an example of where I think the guy deserves to lose his job.
Right.
Like, because his job is evaluating talent, whether it's general manager, player, and he's saying, I don't think black people are as smart as white people.
Right, they don't have,
So you got to go, because it's just fucking crazy, stupid thinking. So you're out. But Don Cherry, he said, you're right. He could have meant people who were, I don't think he meant that, but he could have meant people who were visiting the country. He could have.
For me, it was pretty clear that he meant immigrants and refugees.
I think so.
That's something that they've been dealing with. That's something that, if you're conservative in Canada, there's the immigration and refugee policy is huge.
And I know he's made comments in the past kind of along the same line, so you're probably right.
It's hard to articulate how big this firing is, though, in America, because, I mean, it was the number one show in Canada for years. It was on the front page. I just went online yesterday for a couple of hours, or not a couple hours, did a search of a bunch of newspapers, whether it was in Edmonton or Toronto or Ottawa or Halifax. It was on the front page of all. Like, it was the biggest story in the country.
Oh, yeah. It would be
like big, much bigger than Roseanne, because Roseanne was back at the time when TV wasn't as big a deal. It would be like not quite as big. This would be bigger, but almost be like if the Cosby thing happened while Cosby was still number one on TV.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, not as big.
Yeah, well, it was bigger.
He's also 85, so I mean,
it was bigger than Justin Trudeau's blackface.
Much bigger. Yeah, much bigger. And I saw Jerry tweet this out last night. Mike Barnacle called them colored people.
I saw Jerry talking about that. Yeah,
on MSNBC.
And there was never even. I told Steve last week when I saw Jerry's tweet about it or whatever, or the other whenever it was.
Yeah.
And like Steve hadn't heard about it at the time. It wasn't a story at all. You know, no one.
And by the way, I would never advocate for him to be fired for that. You know, he apologized for it. Fine.
But if Trump did that,
oh
my God!
But forget Trump. But I mean,
or whoever.
Yeah, just Tucker Carlson. That's perfect. Or if the reason I admire Tucker Carlson, I don't agree with him on everything, but the reason I admire him is because he's one of the few people like me who tell these, advertisers and these people who fight against him, fuck off. Mm-hmm. Like, he would not bend to this stuff. He'd be like, oh, I fucked up, whatever. And if you don't want to advertise with me, fucking fuck off.
Yeah.
Instead of these people who bend over. It's unbelievable. But yeah, that was sort of the story for a day and a half. And I'm not surprised. And everyone gets there. Then you get your pound of flesh. Congratulations. Like, you take an easy target down. You take down 85-year-old.
I think the issue of immigration assimilation has been solved now that Don Cherry's
completely. Yeah. I think Canada's going to have no issues now.
Yeah.
So, I mean, this is what they do. And now they'll move on and they'll find somebody else. They'll take something out of context. So Don Cherry was born when then? He was born in,
1934.
Yeah, 30 something?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, 34?
Yeah, 1934. Hey, he's got my same birthday.
Wow.
So, it's great, Steve. So, so now, like, again, it doesn't matter.
You gotta text him.
Like, his life is kind of like, this sticks. So great. Like, you did that and you solved nothing and you shamed somebody and you made a different group even angrier. So well done. Congratulations. Way to go, mob. So who we get next? Who's next on the list?
And it's also, I know that audience wasn't offended. So what you're doing is tapping people on the shoulder and saying, excuse me, this thing you never would have heard of. Are you offended by this? Are you bothered by it?
Well, I saw Chad Finn, the media critic for the Globe, sports media critic, didn't write a thing about my whole battle for 2 years. Didn't write a word. Mm-hmm. Jumped in on this because the fucking wind's blowing that way.
Oh, of course.
Like, there's nothing easier to write than fire Don Cherry.
Yeah.
Great. You fired him. Congratulations.
We're all safer now.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Who knows? I don't know. I mean, there's no bigger sports media stories going on in the city of Boston right now, and any radio stations than that you want to look at. And I mean, probably someone from the Globe isn't allowed to write about that stuff, but still, given their history,
I just think paper. I think it's funny when you read something like Rear Admiral, where it's like cancel culture doesn't exist. This was just everyone agreeing that this guy shouldn't be heard from anymore.
Yeah, I don't.
Sort of in a canceling type of fashion, the entire culture got together and said, we don't need to hear from this guy anymore.
Yeah, and that's going to continue. It's not going to stop. That was another question I got asked last night as I was getting peppered with questions by these young collegians. Was somebody said, do you think this political correctness is going to change? And I said, no, because I think Trump's going to win again.
Yeah.
So if Trump loses, ironically, maybe things calm down because there's no, that anger will be, put away for a little bit. But these people are going to get so mad if he wins again, they have no other place to put it.
Yeah.
And maybe it won't stop. I don't know.
It won't stop. Because I always think about that. I'm like, what? Everyone uses the phrase swing back the other way. Sometimes I'll watch old episodes of did you ever watch Tough Crowd with Colin Quinn? It was on Comedy Central years ago.
Yes, I did.
I'll watch old episodes of that sometimes, and you have to change who's president and what the exact story is, but it could totally be applied to it. Like, every news story is this person got offended by this person's getting fired for saying this,
that's true.
Or thinking this.
Yeah, that's true.
And that show itself got canceled because they were kind of too right-wing.
I just think Mike watches a lot of YouTube at night.
He does.
I do. Well, I fall asleep listening to old YouTube videos.
You do?
Yeah.
So you wake up and it's on?
Sometimes. I mean, usually it goes off by the time I wake up.
Are you worried that weird videos are going to be playing while you're sleeping and, like, seeping into your brain?
I'm sure that's happened many times. That's why you get this creative thought,
It's kind of show you guys are going to have without me. I like it.
I just think
the energy in the room.
I think that the size, or the field of opinions that will get you canceled is growing, and there's no end in sight.
Well,
whether it's on the human sexuality, trans issue, the immigration issue, it just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Like, if you're a political candidate, can you have the opinion that Don Cherry has if you're running for office?
Oh God, no. You can you can have it privately. Because I'm sure some of them, I'm sure there's a great many people in Canada, as my mom was born in Nova Scotia, so I do have Nova Scotian blood running through my body. My guess is a lot of people are concerned about the immigration issue. You can't even when I say that, I'm like, ooh, there are legitimate concerns about the immigration issues everywhere. By the way, that's a big reason why the president was elected.
And I think you can be concerned with that without hating a group of people based on their country of origin.
Yeah. Sure, of course.
Like there are non-prejudiced, non-racist ways to approach immigration and have a conservative.
Yeah, I think I thought that's one of the things I think Trump did well. I think that's a drain on the country. I proposed when I didn't run for president, but I wanted a 2-year ban on all immigration. I did 2 year as we figured this shit out because it's a fucking mess right now. I wanted a 2-year ban.
Very racist of you.
That's Ann Coulter's idea.
Yeah, well, Ann's a friend.
A couple of racists.
I mean, but why is that? Again, it's nothing to do with the people. I feel for those people. A lot of those people I think are trying to come here and do good work. A lot, some aren't, but some are. But you don't. The country is not like it was in 1920. The world has changed. We need to figure, just like any other system that's flawed, whether it's a fucking restaurant that's not working or Deadspin or whatever. There needs to be a pause on things while we figure shit out.
It's never happened.
Oh, I know it's never going to happen, Steve. But I'm saying that in my perfect world, that would happen. Is that a bigoted take?
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, people would say yes because you just don't want immigrants, but I would say the majority of immigrants are coming here from Western countries, I believe. I mean, it's like
I would say. I mean, I have Irish.
It's not one racial group that's immigrating into the country.
Ireland, no. England, nope. Australia, nope. Norway, no. Everywhere. Yet, as you would say, Steve, except for your Russian friends, they can come in. But no, because I mean, if a system's broken, letting them continue to do it's not going to get fixed. And by the way, it's a drain.
I mean, the thing that I care about is that you giving that opinion, whether I agree or disagree. Now, people will say that's a racist view. You have.
Let them say it.
A bigoted view. And like the Don Cherry thing, like we say.
Well,
like,
I think that was a little more layered than what Don Cherry said. I mean, put it this way: when you say you people is something. If I'm, if your concern is keeping your job, and I was teaching a class on how to keep your job, you people is not a phrase I would recommend using.
But I don't even know. I think in that context, like we always say, like 10 years ago, it wouldn't have gotten you fired. I think 3 years ago, I don't even think you'd look up from your phone if he said that. Like before Trump?
You people's a tough one. Look, obviously, I don't think he should be fired, but you people is a... I don't see an upside in that one.
I guess. I don't know.
But by the way, he probably sucks at the job. I think he was 85. I mean, how long you want him to do his job for? He's 100?
I know.
Yeah, I mean, this is inevitably going to happen. An 85-year-old man has some old-fashioned opinions, and they're going to bubble to the surface at some point. So if it wasn't on this, it would be on like a Me Too thing.
Sure.
He was gonna put his foot in his mouth eventually.
But if it's an 85-year-old lifelong Democrat liberal, he's sort of he's a charming old kook,
grandfather.
Oh, what's he? There he goes again.
Isn't he wacky? Isn't he silly?
Chris Matthew can never be fired.
No, he'll never be gone. And Barnacle's another good example. He's, these guys will never lose their jobs. And in a way, that's good. Like, I don't.
Well, yeah, but you want some consistency.
I agree.
And if they felt the pain of it, and
but my
equal
consistency,
principle
my consistency would be you don't get fired and you don't get fired.
Yes.
Like, I'm like, hey, great, they fired. Like, now I'm celebrating because Mike Barnacle got fired for saying something that I'd be outraged if somebody.
Right.
It's that.
But I think there is a usefulness in asking people to live up to their own standards.
I agree with that.
That they want it to apply to us.
I agree with that.
Like what we do with the Boston Globe. They want us all to live by one standard,
but if
they refuse to live by that standard.
But if Greg Hill today. We had sound of Greg Hill today making a brutal, like not brutal, but like an unfunny transgender joke. Would I want people to start targeting advertisers? No, I probably not because I don't have an issue with any of them. But I would like to. I would like to see EI eat shit.
Yeah, that's why I think we would. It would have nothing to do with Greg Hill. It would be all right, Entercom. Let's see. You imposed one standard on me. Let's see if you're going to impose that standard across the board.
Isn't it more like all right, Shirley, all right, Bob?
Yes, that too. That too.
So I'd have to contact. So I'd have to call Bob and say get working on it. All right, that's true.
Wouldn't be the first time.
No, he's a good friend. but like that's a perfect example. Like I would merchandise his Twitter account that's been quiet lately, but I would never want that Twitter account shut down. I really wouldn't. Let them do it. I don't, doesn't matter to me. Same with Shirley. She has a fucking Twitter account.
That's why a lot of people were like reporting that account. I was like, let them have it.
Yeah, I think it's good for us. It shows how crazy he is. I mean, there are lines, obviously, when things start getting illegal and weird, and that's fine. But, you're right, though, that the game is changing. Like, that the reason I wanted that example, that's from 87, I think.
Yeah.
That's a clear cut to me. Like you just can't do it. Like you can't, if you're in charge of evaluating talent and your belief is that black people are less than, you're gone.
That's
different. That's what I mean.
That's the Jimmy the Greek thing.
Right. The Jimmy Greek. Yeah. He's talking about their muscles and their bones and like, you're just gone. Like we're done. So that to me is, so I'm not in the world where like nobody can lose their job for anything. That's fine. But now we're 30 years later. And if somebody goes on somewhere, if Michael Che goes on SNL, and makes a joke, now you want him fired.
Right.
Like what what happened?
That's
what changed?
My problem with the Don Cherry thing. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he definitely didn't mean tourists. But
I don't think
maybe he didn't. But what if I said the exact same thing and that is what I meant?
Right.
Then I don't get a chance to explain. No, that's not what I meant.
True.
You know what I mean? There's never an element of.
Although I think Don Cherry's explanation would only be worse.
Oh, I'm sure.
Like, I don't see him giving like, hey,
no. I meant like
to be honest,
if
I
you're
like
a
to hear
brown
that.
person.
Yeah.
So would I. Well, I think he met with the media yesterday or something. But he's at some point you have to say you're going to be 90 soon. Like, why don't you just kick your feet up and
enjoy?
You made a lot of money.
Bon voyage.
I never found him particularly talented. John and Jerry used to have on the show all the time. I thought he sucked. Like he never did anything for me.
Grapes? You want a Grapes fan?
Yeah, and I hate hockey talk anyway. So I mean, but it's sad. I'm sure he's not a bad guy. You hate to see, but I mean, he's fucking 85 years old. I mean, when was he going to quit anyway?
Yeah, but I mean, I don't think we should.
Oh, I agree with that. No, I agree with that too.
I think the real question is the list of things that you can't say or opinions you can't have ever going to stop growing?
No.
Yes,
because I think it will. I see like you guys are on one side of it trying to say, all right, we don't need to grow this anymore, and then there's people like Deadspin who are saying no, it's just going to get ever bigger, ever larger, and we're going to control what is okay to say in polite society.
Well, let's just say I voted. I always say this. I voted for gay marriage in California, whatever, 12, 13 years ago.
Yeah, okay, that protects you.
Well, let's just say Kirk Minihane says, I think I'm against gay marriage. Click, who's Bob's? No, let's just say I said that. So what?
Right.
Like, if a presidential candidate said that, I'd say, all right, that's first of all, I'm not voting for a president based on that issue anyway. It's just not that important to me. I understand for some it is. And we've moved past it basically anyway. Everyone's going to say, I think we're at that point.
You're asking, is it okay to disagree with a large number of people?
Let's just say Mike said it. He's like, yeah, what? I just don't think that they can have unions and everything, but I think marriage is defined between a man and a woman, and that's my definition of it.
Right.
People would call for him, maybe not here, but if you're on the radio or you to lose your job over that.
Absolutely.
Like to stop getting a paycheck.
Yeah.
It's insanity.
If I worked for EEI and I said that
you
on
tweet
air,
it out.
Then yeah.
Right. I would say from their perspective, you're essentially saying some people don't deserve human rights because they believe that same-sex marriage is a fundamental human right. So it'd be the same as saying like I don't think gay people should have the right to vote. That's what, from their perspective.
Right.
That's why.
And I actually don't even try to disagree with that. But I'm saying then Mike says, okay, I'm granting you it's a civil union. You get every single right that we get. Every single one is the same. That's why when that guy didn't want to bake that cake was it Oregon?
Mm-hmm. Colorado. Masterpiece Cake Shop is in Colorado. There's been a cake. There's been a florist. Yeah.
I said fine. I mean, so you don't want to. That to me seems to be a fundamental right that you shouldn't. I don't agree. And by the way, I probably wouldn't use their business because of that. I'd say, fuck you, you're, homophobic or whatever. Yeah. I wouldn't go there, but why can't they do that?
But there are other people that wouldn't care. Well, because it's fine, an okay business.
That's a tough one too. And I'm on your side. He shouldn't have to bake that cake. But what if someone says, a Chick-fil-A owner says, this particular Chick-fil-A, I don't serve gay people.
Great.
We're going to allow them.
I think they should be allowed to do that. And you know what happened to them?
Pretty difficult.
They would lose their business.
Yeah.
People would protest. People wouldn't go, and they'd be out of business in a week.
I agree.
Not to mention that if every customer has to prove they're gay or straight, they might not go anyways.
but my point is, I think that's a great way of ferreting out the assholes in the world.
I agree that the market can solve that, but it goes back to
business would be gone.
Back to black people being denied service,
right?
Because there are some communities where
there's nowhere. Where would that work today? Where black people wouldn't be served?
I think that there's a reason we have like laws against segregation and discrimination.
I agree with that.
And that's basically the metaphor that they use when they're trying to argue in favor of forcing this guy to bake the cake.
But I think we've moved ahead of a civilization where now we can protest. Let's just imagine for a second today in Mississippi, some restaurant wasn't allowed. You don't have to serve black people if you don't want, and they had a sign up like that. How long do you think that place would stay open?
Not very long. It'd probably be burned down.
I think we have solved that. Now, I would never go to a place like that or it didn't serve because I think it's fucking crazy.
Right. Yeah. And I agree with you. I'm just explaining their side of the thinking. I'm holding up what the left-wing argument is.
Yeah, I guess.
And I'll also note that if it was a Muslim...
Note this, please.
If it was a Muslim baker, we wouldn't even be having this conversation.
Oh, we're praising them.
Yes.
Yeah, right. I mean,
the gay people would be bad for trying to infringe on a Muslim's religious
or
freedom.
They'd stay away. The media would just stay away from the story because they'd be too confused.
You never talk about it.
We can't piss anybody off here. That's all. Like, I don't, and I do think that now we've gone far enough with civil rights in a good way that we can ferret out the assholes. And so, I don't know. How did we get here? What happened? Don Cherry?
Don Cherry, I guess.
No, we're talking about the list of things that are acceptable to say.
So Mike wants to open a restaurant that doesn't serve gay people.
And black people.
Why are we using me as the example?
Yes, it's easier that way. Blind Mike's is like a good name for a restaurant.
I've wanted to open a bar called Blind Mike's for a long time.
Yeah, forget the scratch for that?
Nope. Well, I do now.
That's right. Congratulations. You want to open a bar called Blind Mike's?
Not really, because I wouldn't want to do the work, probably. But
I could see how that might be an issue.
But I like
I'd like to open
I'd like to be maybe a silent partner and get the name, because I think it's just a good name.
You and the Warthog. He's in the business.
In the Warthog, maybe.
Yeah. How's the Warthog at his job? Is he happy in his job?
I think he's pretty good. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know.
I've heard some rumors, but okay.
Did his colleagues?
I have. Yes, I have. I may have.
Did his colleagues call him the Warthog?
No.
Do regulars come in and say, "Hey, is the Warthog working tonight?
Warthog flipping pies tonight?"
I'm more into this Blind Mike bar idea. I don't know. I might invest.
Blind Mike's. Let's do it.
Food?
Yes.
Food and spirits? Yeah.
So as
just belly up. Let's have a talk. Is that what you'd be?
Bar food.
You'd be dispensing advice to the people.
Typically,
pouring drinks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Typically, a silent partner brings money to the equation if they're not.
No, he brings
cooking.
He brings the name.
I bring charm.
The name
So
itself.
you're the maitre d'. You're walking people to their table.
Well, I'd be kind of like Sam Malone.
Yeah,
People would be like, "Hey, that guy used to work for Barstool."
He's like Jake LaMotta in Raging Bull. He's star powers that bring people in.
Exactly.
It'd be like Tim Hortons.
I'd be cracking wise, you know?
Yeah, you'd be like Henry Hill when they bought it to you and they burned the place down.
Yeah.
That's how it works. Cracking wise. Tim Hortons. Yeah, Tim Horton was a hockey player, right?
Yeah, he was.
That's right.
Yeah, now he's like a Canadian celebrities everywhere.
Yes. I think he's dead though, right?
Oh, yeah, maybe. I guess so. I don't know. I just know you go up into Tim Hortons in Canada and there's signs of him everywhere smiling and pouring maple syrup buckets. Yeah.
Usually attached to a restaurant called Tim Hortons.
Yeah, what do you?
No, they're broader than that. Like he is a cultural icon.
I am. Yeah, I've been in Nova Scotia. Tim Hortons. They're pretty good. The Timbits are good. Let me look up Tim Horton. Dead or alive? Predictions.
What are Timbits?
I'm gonna say alive.
I'm gonna say dead.
Like Munchkins.
It's probably been dead for like 20 years. I think alive
though. He died. 2 October, 8 months before I was born. So he's been dead since 1970. Poor guy died when he was 44. Single vehicle crash at age 44.
He's been dead for 45 years.
Yes.
We're playing Dead or Alive.
You're laughing. The poor guy died in a crash.
Maybe his spirit lives large in the form of the Tim Hortons
career. Donut Industries. So 1964. This is interesting to me. See, this is Mike. You should be paying attention to this guy. He opened his first Tim Horton donut shop in Hamilton.
Okay.
There you go. By 1968, it was already a multi-million-dollar franchise system. Huh. This guy was a shaker, man. He had a hamburger restaurant, the Studebaker auto dealership in Toronto. Jesus.
Wow.
Ron Joyce brought out the Hortons family shares for $1 million in 1974. Oof.
That's a lot in 74, though, no?
I guess, but I can't,
Not as much as it would be today.
He was killed after losing control of his car in Ontario early morning, February 21st, 1974. Played a game in Toronto the previous evening. Guy was still playing?
Well, God bless him.
These hockey players are insane, huh? Hall of Famer, too, by the way, Mike. So there you go.
There you go.
There you go. Timbits are like those munchkins, yeah.
This is a fun game. Who else? Don Cherry right now, dead or alive?
He died about an hour ago.
Damn.
Big Daddy Graham.
Enough, Dean. I'm not going to eat the munchkins. They're garbage.
Big Daddy Graham alive.
I think Steve's done a few Dead or Alive segments, though.
No, not Dead or Alive. Deadpools.
Deadpools.
Yeah. Deathpools.
Deathpools.
Oh, okay.
Those are good. Those are good.
What do you got? Who's going to die next?
Ooh. That's a good one. We can do that for the show if you'd like.
I've been squatting on Jerry Stiller. Doesn't have much left in the tank.
I would think he's struggling.
Yeah.
Queen Elizabeth, Prince Philip, Kim Jong-un,
I got you
Herman
all.
Woke.
I got you all beat. Mima.
Oh, shit. It's fucking terrible.
I set you up. I just walked you in and did the whole Deadpool game. And
hope you lose. I hope you lose the bet.
I don't think that's going to happen.
We've joked about Mike's mom in a mass shooting, his grandmother's
We didn't joke about that.
cancer.
Songs have joked about that. We have not joked about that.
No, we would never.
We have not joked about that. How's your mom been since the jokes have continued? Is she surprised that the jokes have continued in the last couple of weeks?
I can't believe it.
She thought it was going to end, right?
I think so, yeah.
She's a star now.
I know. Maybe she likes it.
I think the problem is that she lived up to the expectation.
Oh, physically?
Yes.
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah. DC was...
God. Jesus, that was uncomfortable. Let me hear that.
What's that?
DC.
Oh, his song?
Yeah, his song. Yeah. Which I like. I saw mixed reviews on it. I'm a fan of it.
It's funny because it's funny because it's so repetitive.
It's him.
It just hits you over the head again and again and again.
I just picture him doing it.
We said that we talked about that last night on the Periscope. That I said my favorite part is that at some point he has to yell, "No, honey, my younger man friend has an attractive mother, and I'm singing about it. I'll be in a minute."
This is going to make for the live show.
Oh, he's definitely performing at the live show.
He's got to, yeah.
Yes. Colby James and the Ramblers. A lot of work.
Oh, he pointed out something that should have been funny to us.
Mike's really hot.
Oh, he did?
Mm-hmm. The singer of this song is blind.
Oh, Jose Feliciano is blind?
I guess.
Really I didn't know that.
Neither did I.
Woman swipes, boy, I need a lot. Mike's mom's really hot. Mike's mom's really hot.
See, it's not funny to me
Mike's
yet.
Really
it's
hot.
The third or fourth verse.
Yeah, it's true. He is blind. I didn't even know that.
I wanna drop it between her titties. I wanna drop it between her titties. I wanna come right between her titties from the bottom of my heart. I wanna drop it between her titties.
He's feeling it.
I wanna drop it between her titties. I wanna drop it between.
Couldn't you see DEC going on American Idol?
Definitely.
Mike's mom's really hot. Mike's mom's really hot.
All right, we're good. He was born blind as a result of glaucoma. Yeah, there you go. Jeez. Isn't that amazing? Are you not being blind or almost blind? Are you amazed that Stevie Wonder and Ray Charles could do stuff like that? I don't understand.
Very much so.
No, I never understood that.
But not as much as I can understand that more than
Mozart being deaf?
No, that's not what I was going to say.
But, anyway.
I was going to say more like the governor of New Jersey.
He can't hear, and he's a musical genius. I feel like if Stevie Wonder was a great painter or film director.
Right, I guess. Or he could play the piano.
I mean, you could play the piano. You could see it.
Yeah, but you can't hear it.
I know, but that's different than Stevie Wonder directing a film. I feel like that's different.
I'm just saying the sense he lacks is more affected by the art. You know what I'm saying?
True.
Yes, it is. Mozart is also impressive.
Yes, he is. I agree. Do you think that Jack Nicklaus is impressive? He won 6 Masters.
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah, I do.
John Wayne?
But I think Tiger Woods also very impressive.
Do you think that, I don't know, trying to think of somebody else. Daniel Day-Lewis is impressive. I mean, he's a great actor.
I do. There is a long list of people I find impressive.
People in the world. That's true. That is true. Bill Gates has had an impressive little life for himself, hasn't he?
Certainly. But I would say more so Jeff Bezos. Impressive.
Yeah, that's true. There's 28 bedrooms in his house. Right. I heard that the other day.
Yeah.
What were you going to say about the governor of New Jersey?
Like the idea of being a musician is not as impressive to me as like having an actual job like that and doing it.
The governor of Jersey is blind right now?
No, Governor Patterson.
Oh, New York. New York. Yeah. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Speaking of New Jersey governors, this just going back 5 minutes again. That Jim McGreevey guy, do you remember him?
I am a gay American.
Oh, yes.
There was no way today he would have to resign for that.
No, of course not.
No way.
What about the senator who got caught in the bathroom? What's his name?
Larry Craig. Yeah, but he denied being gay though.
Yeah, but I mean,
and voted against it.
If it happened these days, when you just come out and just be like, yeah, I've been.
Did he wind up resigning because of that or no?
Yeah, I think he did.
Did he?
Yeah, I mean, he was also trying to hook up with random guys in an airport bathroom.
Were these guys were married and shit, right?
Yeah,
well, the McGreevey guy was married to a woman.
Element of that.
Yeah, but I mean, in today's world, they would say this guy was poor guy had a horrible secret he had to hide. They would never say quit your job.
No, I don't think so.
No way.
Yeah.
And the Larry Craig thing, like I honestly have sympathy for him. Like really. Like he's this closeted old guy who just wants to
wants a good cock.
Well, he's just not happy in his. I'm sure he's not happy in his marriage, and he's sitting there, he's dreaming of fucking guys. He probably has some boyfriend on the side. Like a penis makes your penis rise up as opposed to a vagina. The fuck? What? So what?
Well, we've come a long way.
Get fucking. Let's go, Larry Craig. Get fucking.
I agree.
He had that weird interview with Matt Lauer, by the way. Remember that?
How weird is it to go back and think of any of Matt Lauer's interviews when someone's in controversy?
But wasn't the Larry Craig thing remember It was the airport bathroom. He was tapping
his foot under the stall. And then he said, well, I have a wide stance. Because it just happened to be an airport police officer who was in the stall next to him.
I think it was actually in Minnesota.
And he, he's a senator. And he, I think, peeked under the stall.
Right.
It was like, psst, psst, and then it found out it was a cop.
I think of that story anytime I have to shit in a public restroom.
Why did people, but they said that was a big, that particular one, because he's actually a senator from like Idaho or something.
Yeah.
But they said when the story came out, that was a particular like place for gay guys to fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So like, I've been to airport bathrooms a lot. Like, you would know if two guys were fucking in some stall. Like, it's not like this is secret. You know what I mean? I never understood
he's a
that.
senator from Idaho.
Yeah. Does that seem weird to you? Like, oh, you're going to take a piss in Minneapolis. You know,
don't they say that about restrooms? I mean, rest areas too?
Yeah, but
rest
I mean,
areas
that I can at least sort of, like, I mean,
well, there had to be
this
this
shitload of people going through airport bathrooms.
I mean, 20 years ago, there had to be this huge counterculture design.
Well, I'll tell you a story. So, my mom, we had this family down the street when I lived in Billerica. I will not say their names. They're still, I think, married, and which is fine. So they had kids about my age and my brother's age, and the dad said, "Hey, can you watch the two kids?" Because my wife was working. I could run out and run a couple of errands. Mom said, "Sure." They were there with us for hours. It turns out the guy got popped at a rest area with like another guy.
Oh boy!
Jesus Christ!
Yeah. Which
did he get arrested after?
He got arrested.
Oh.
So yeah, so that was back then. They would do that. And it was right on 495, I think. So I will stop there all the time and hope it's still going on. It's not though. I'll be just tapping my foot and swinging my dick around. No luck.
We were at a bar by Fenway on Red Sox opening day a few
Flying
years
Mike's
ago.
Or no?
Not soon to be.
Okay, yeah.
And my buddy was at the urinal, and he sees under the stall there are two sets of sneakers facing the same direction. and about 30 seconds, security came up and dragged two gentlemen out.
I mean, it just doesn't seem sanitary.
No,
I'm all for it. Go crazy, but I don't know. Go back to your apartment.
Yeah. I mean,
I guess they probably have. There's a reason why they're doing it there, I suppose.
Right? Maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, are you okay with heterosexual sex in an airport bathroom?
No, I'm not saying no.
I'm okay with it everywhere, baby.
I don't get it. Like, I just don't get, hey, you're going to take a fucking piss. Like, hey, I landed, like I was in Minneapolis for the Super Bowl. I've been there a couple of times. Going, all right, time to take a piss. You just fucking feel like, and then you look over and there are just people like blowing each other and like by toilets. I don't know. What's that called? Is there like a blumpkin or whatever the fuck that is? No.
A blumpkin is a blowjob on the toilet.
Yeah, I don't know. This never appealed to me. I don't know. It seems like
two acts I want to separate.
There's other things to be doing there. I don't know. How the hell we get there?
Talking about blumpkins, I don't know.
How did we get to Larry Craig?
Don Cherry.
He brought up Patterson, the blind governor of New York, and you went to McGreevey.
New Jersey. He said New Jersey.
New Jersey.
Yeah. That would never.
New York. Yeah.
Yeah, that would never happen today.
No.
Never. They would never say retire because you're gay.
What if we found out that Pete Buttigieg was having an affair?
I do think this is one of the times where you can, if you're a Democrat, you can actually finally say, you know who helps me out on this one? Donald J. Trump. What would you like me to say? This guy was banging a porn star on the side.
I also think that there's more forgiveness for promiscuity in the gay community than there is for like straight Republicans.
I don't know. That's your take on it. You can fly away with that. You rip the gays all you want, Steve. I'm
not ripping them. I'm just saying that
have you polled them on this or
no? I just think that generally the left of the country is more accepting of non-monogamy.
Sure,
like
but the right does it, and the right does it just as much and pretends to be offended by it.
Yeah, exactly.
That's probably true.
Yes, there was that whole story in the New York Times about non-monogamy and how it's going to like the future of relationships.
I
millennials.
I saw someone ask in the Discord in the AMA.
Steve or to me?
They asked Steve. Yeah. If you had a hall pass.
Oh,
for
I
1
didn't
week,
see the answer to that. I did see the question.
Who would you use it with? And Steve replied, monogamy. And someone on Twitter said, nice of Steve to have fun with it.
Is that really what you said?
That's the answer they'd be expecting from me. So, yes.
I mean, 20 years ago, Nancy Reagan.
Well, yeah.
Can't pass that.
But she must I would think she would have awesome abs just from laughing so much. Like, I got to figure it would, just being around that much comedy. Nancy Reagan not seem like a lot of fun.
No, I wasn't really around for her time.
No, the first ladies have not been a lot of laughs historically.
Not really.
No.
Michelle Obama's all right.
Yeah, she's fine. Whatever. But. Yeah, she's fine. People hate her, but people hate everybody who's, I know Steve hates Michelle Obama. So.
I'm sure he does. I don't want to start that argument.
Why do you hate her?
She's a little bit of a snob. Yeah, she sneers at the at my people.
She enjoys the fame. She's definitely enjoyed the She's
also got a complete pass on everything she's ever done. So
did she do?
I didn't mean to do this.
She had like a $350,000 at a hospital. Because of her political connection, she left and they didn't replace her. And everyone's like, "Ooh, she's such a successful young professional woman."
I
should have known.
Now, meanwhile, if she put her name in the hat tomorrow, she'd
the entire planet would pretend like it's the greatest thing that's ever happened.
And she'd win the nomination.
Yeah, and what's she ever done?
Yeah, definitely, right?
What has she ever done? Yeah, I mean,
Stand by Her Man.
What is what has Elizabeth Warren done, really?
Exactly. I mean, what have any of them done?
What's Donald Trump
None
done?
of them have built a business empire.
I mean, what are they?
You're damn right.
Jesus. All right, we got anything else?
Milton's.
I will do Milton's in a second. There was some story I looked at that was interesting to me.
Smugsy's got a new podcast. I don't know if you saw that.
New podcast.
What do you mean?
Cynthia Dill has taken the persona she forced on us of Smugsy and turned it into a new podcast.
I do like his description.
As Smugsy?
Yes.
Like as a character?
Yes.
No.
That's what I mean. Like, why have I done this? Why can't I just...
Feel good about yourself?
No, I don't. I'd be happy to retire. Hold on.
It's the same podcast.
I've stayed away from this, but I keep seeing this get retweeted by the Minifans. Somebody's doing like a Barstool bracket or something. Have you seen this?
Oh, I've stayed away from that too, but I do keep seeing it.
Oh, it's some stoolie with like 150 followers tweeting out an NCAA bracket, and you've just been demolishing all the other people because the stoolies found out.
The Minifans
found out about it.
Yeah.
Oh, the stoolies have it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think they have.
I'm looking at right now. There's 1,200 votes. I'm up on Portnoy 93 to 7%. So I feel like that.
And this is what, just who's better or who's...
I don't even know. I just, that's funny. And then
obviously it's conclusive.
Then all the people have been tweeting out pictures of Portnoy when he was fat a couple of years ago, which are always kind of funny to look at.
It's funny that the guy kept doing it because obviously in his mind it was a thing that would take over Barstool, and it's just the Minifans that are focusing on it.
Right. So some Minifan randomly found it and just ran with it.
Yeah.
Okay, that's funny.
We must win this.
I did see I was an 11 seed. That seems...
Well, you're an underdog at Barstool.
There are not 40 people higher profile than me at Barstool.
No, I would agree with that, but you're kind of an underdog.
I suppose.
In that world, you are an 11 seed.
I don't think so.
But you're below the
Marty Mush?
The Trents and Marty Mush.
Really? Well, okay, that's fine. I like those guys.
Yeah.
What's the... what do you got here?
So there's the newest employee at Barstool is this woman named Trista Crick.
Oh yeah.
I had a bunch of people tweeting that we should befriend her, bring her on. Apparently she's been getting in fights on day one. They're like, oh, Kirk gets in fights.
Yeah, but she's in she's in like cute New York fights though. That's my take. Well, let me hear Smugsy here. What the fuck is going on here? Just waiting for a parody song when you hear this.
This is Keep Up. I'm your host, Cynthia Dill. Today's show is the third of a new series about Smugsy and how she learned to get away.
What the
Rated
fuck?
R. Smugsy, Season 1, Episode 3.
I'm scared.
Based on a true story.
So she's...
Hold on.
She's clinically insane,
Steve,
right?
hold on. Explain to me this. What is going on here?
So she came on this show the second time, and she gave herself the nickname of Smugsy.
Oh, we all remember. Smugsy.
And now
I don't think Smugsy's really taken off as a nickname.
Oh, for her it has. She's got a Twitter account under the name of Smugsy.
Oh, I understand. Okay. I didn't know that. So she has a separate Twitter account?
Yes, yeah.
Why?
As Smugsy.
I don't understand what is Smugsy in her. When you ask Cynthia, I know she'll give a really concise answer.
I said that she was smug.
I know, but but who is Smugsy?
Smugsy, I think, is...
God, what a weird question to ask. What a fucking stupid...
Can't even believe I'm having to explain that. Smugsy, I believe, is a character who is living out in podcast form experiences that Cynthia Dill has had in
Where
her
does
life.
the name Smugsy come from?
From Steve calling her Smug.
Yeah. But I understand, but why
you just add a
there's
Z
just no
to
there's no
smug.
reference.
I think it's an SY, isn't it?
Yeah.
On Twitter.
Smugsy.
Smugsy.
Interesting.
Smugsy.
Is it?
Smugsy. Not really.
Well, I think this podcast is interesting. So
Available. Smugsy usually took the bus into Providence. She loved walking the east side, up and down Thayer Street.
What? So, is this real?
Campus.
So
she fantasized about buying shoes at Burke's and saw movies at the Avon Cinema. One day, Smugsy missed the bus, and it began to rain, so she hitchhiked. The man driving the car didn't seem strange.
Hold on. Does this get sexual? Does this get sexual?
Now, I pointed out, so when Dave
Cullinane... She rated R, right?
Yeah.
What the fuck? This woman's a lawyer, right?
When Cullinane was posting videos the other day, I felt the need to point out this man is a husband and a father. When I listen to this, I would like to point out that this woman is a lawyer who ran for Senate.
Yes, again.
Was a nominee, right?
Angus King has a heart attack. She is a United States Senator.
You know what, though? Is she any crazier than fucking 90% of them? I mean, really?
No.
But she's a mom, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, and she's a lawyer?
Yes,
Yeah.
civil rights attorney.
Did you hear this episode yet or no?
Yeah.
Do you know where this is heading?
Yeah, kind of.
Okay. Mike, are you intrigued? I want to hear
Very
this.
much
She's
so.
So Smugsy, I want to recap the plot here.
Smugsy missed the bus.
She was in Providence?
Yeah.
She took the bus to Providence.
She's getting ready to hitchhike.
Why?
Because she missed the bus.
But why?
And this is about her? This is sort of a fictional
No, this is
tale
about Smugsy.
where she's the main character.
This is about Smugsy. I don't know if she's
Smugsy, I'm
projecting
sorry.
her own life experience onto Smugsy.
So but she took the bus to Providence? From where?
I'm not sure.
Why is she hitchhiking?
I'm not sure.
Okay, well, plots of points.
maybe we're gonna find out.
She's getting rich. She missed the bus. She's trying to go somewhere. She
A guy
missed the
just
bus.
picked
She's
her up
trying
in
to
the
hitchhike.
car.
Let me tell you. You know when you turn on Pulp Fiction, you're like, what? They're robbing the diner? What the fuck?
That's true.
You're
That's
going
true.
to find out.
That's true. All right,
We'll
let me
all
hear it.
find
Let me
out.
hear it.
At his crotch, demanding attention to it using obscenities. Smugsy told the man to jump off a cliff, and he became enraged. Speeding and driving erratically and aggressively, the man yelled and cursed at Smugsy, pointing to his crotch and making other gestures with his hands.
What the fuck?
Speeding and swerving and changing lanes on I-95, jumping out was not an option. The man became increasingly agitated. He drove faster, curled his lip, and looked sideways at Smugsy as he cursed. Spittle collected at the corners of his mouth. Smugsy saw the sign for the Gano Street exit where she wanted to get dropped off. Walking in the rain now made a lot of sense. There was no reasoning with the man, who by now was sweating as he cursed and sped and pointed to his crotch. It saddened Smugsy to think what it would take to get dropped off at Gano Street. She would have to compromise her morals, and she was ashamed. "Stop this fucking car!" Smugsy suddenly shrieked at the top of her lungs like a lunatic. "Stop this fucking car right this minute!"
I almost feel bad because I think we're getting a peek into how the insanity happened. I feel bad about this, but like what?
I don't understand.
So Smugsy, so the hitchhike, the driver wanted a blowjob, I guess. He kept pointing to his crotch, and Smugsy was not playing ball.
Is the driver supposed to be? Is this symbolism, or
Am I reading too much into
this? I don't know.
Does this happen to Cynthia? Is how she turned into Smugsy?
I have no idea.
Who is
I have
this?
no idea
who
what's
is
going
this
on here.
appealing? I don't understand this. I feel bad
It's
for her.
appealing to us.
I mean, if it really happened, I feel bad for her, but I don't understand.
I don't know what I'm supposed to. It seems like a fictional tale.
If it didn't, then it's really weird. I don't
Well, see, the thing is, maybe she's been listening, and you've said, do something different if you want to have your
That's
podcast
true.
succeed. And
That's
she
true.
is doing
That's
something
true.
that no one else is doing.
She's unique. I'll give her
Telling
that.
stories, yeah.
That's quite it. What happens? I don't want to hear it, but what happens? Did she get out okay?
I think so, yeah.
Oh, good. Well, Smugsy's safe.
I think Smugsy,
she got out
Smugsy
on
prevails.
Kano Street.
A happy ending.
There will be an No, there wasn't.
No, there was not, Mike.
Oh.
There will be an episode 4, I'm sure.
What were the first 2 episodes? I don't want to hear
I
them.
don't know. I didn't listen to them.
Oh, you don't know. No. You brought her into our world.
Yeah, I guess I did.
You did. You went on her show.
I did, yeah.
Right.
Much like, you know what we forget is that we can blame Cullinane for Kelleher.
No, I don't forget that. Maybe you do.
Make sure you.
Yeah, I believe me. I have reminded
all the
him
nice
of
things
that.
you said about him earlier. We forget.
Well, he can't help it. He can't.
I
help
know.
himself.
I know.
All right. What's the rest of the week look like? We got anything going on?
Well, on Friday we've got Adrian.
Oh,
obviously.
maybe. Yeah.
Oh, maybe not.
Well, no. I think we'll run it probably Friday, right?
Yeah, I think so. I think that makes most sense.
Yes. Anything else going on or no?
Nope. So we were supposed to have later today Artie Lang, but he's
I
bagged
know.
out. So no,
I
it's looking
know.
like the next opportunity we get for a face to face with him is February. But it wasn't like a blowing us off thing. I talked to this agent for a little while.
Yeah,
It was a court thing.
Yeah, you do forget that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I did another round of reaching out to all the Democratic candidates.
Okay, how'd that go?
I haven't heard anything back from them.
Disappointing to my guy Yang.
Reached out to Stuttering John to try and see if he wants to come on. Haven't
Teach you
heard back,
comedy?
but-
Oh, I'm surprised.
Yeah.
I get along with him. Maybe I'll reach out to him.
We're also doing the census that they did on the Discord went so well, and we got like a good batch of data that's at least like interesting for us, that we're going to have them put together like a voting system or a submission system for guests, so we can just kind of poll like a sample of 1,000 Minifans and see who they'd be interested in us having on. And it's not like this, we're going to follow this now that it's out there, but it'll just give us a sense of what they're interested in.
And then we'll yell at them and tell them to go fuck themselves.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
They should unsubscribe.
You got any guest ideas, Mike?
Guest ideas?
That's what I said, yeah.
That you would like, I'm not sure.
No, like who? Your hip young comedians?
Yeah, well, when I think of comedians, I try to think of guys you know and would like. You know what I mean? So I always try to look for people coming to town because I think in studio is better. But
I would agree with that. But I mean, we can, we'll figure it out. All right, you think of Milton's for men's suits, but Dana Katz and his team also have the latest fall clothes, the expertise and impeccable sense of style to keep you looking sharp and professional no matter what you wear to work. I was dressed, by the way, so was Meter, a Milton's guy. We were both dressed head to toe in our Milton's gear last night. When you're in front of kids at BC, you want to look professional, and we both look great. I think Meter took a picture. Maybe we'll send it over to the guys at Milton's. You can go to South Shore Plaza, Braintree, Chestnut Hill Square, Chestnut Hill, or online at miltons.com. If you're a Minifan, go to miltons.com right now. Buy something, okay? And you'll look good. And by the way, we're way past this around here. This idea that fall is over. Like, let's just make sure you get nice, comfortable winter stuff as well. Milton's to do that for you, and I'm sure they'll be promoting some stuff coming up. Steve, I don't know. No?
Yes, they will. I think they're going to have a big special for Black Friday coming up.
Excellent, good. So Milton's is the store for men. You go online at miltons.com, or you go to the stores in Chestnut Hill Square in Chestnut Hill. The one I go to, or the one in Braintree at the Braintree Mall. Miltons.com, the store for men. How about the Buffalo Wild Wings thing? Do we have that or no?
No, they're still trying to pin down the fundamentals.
Oh, good. Okay. All right. Well, let me know.
What exactly they're going to do for a charitable purpose. They're going to do something coming right up where it'll either be for a full week or a day. They're going to donate a bunch of the revenue from the Burlington locations to the family of the young man who died.
Okay, good. Mike, anything you want to promote?
Go to the YouTube, the Kirk Minihane Show on YouTube. We've got
how's that going?
Bunch of shit. Pretty good.
Yeah, people seem to like it.
Yeah. I think it's better. It's going to be better down the road when more the people I've heard from are mostly people that are catching up from the beginning.
Right.
I was doing a little talk with Justin about search engine optimization yesterday. The titles need some work on these YouTube videos.
I would agree.
I don't pay any attention to it. For example,
the titles are like Kirk fights Steve. Or
really?
Kirk on Epstein. I went in and changed a bunch of them yesterday, but generally you want to have full names and as much information in the title as possible.
You had talking to Justin.
Yeah, just a little text exchange.
Stay away from my guy, all right, pal?
Well, I mean, you were slacking. I'm going to step in. Ultimately, he's my intern.
I think as far as search engine, though, the tags are more important. But
yeah, no, tags and title in the description.
We're getting too much into the weeds.
I don't give a fuck. I mean, you guys can end it today. I don't care. Who's the better intern?
I don't know.
I think they're both in their own lanes, but there are certain.
If you had to pick one, who would you pick?
I'd pick Will.
Pick Will.
Yeah.
How about you, Mike?
I mean, just uploading YouTube videos.
Right. Good point.
I don't know.
Yeah, what the fuck is this guy doing? Is that the sneaker guy?
Yeah.
Yes.
What's he doing?
Uploading YouTube videos and
sounds like he's doing shitty descriptions on YouTube.
Getting arrested at casinos.
Yeah. What's he doing?
Yeah.
It is time intensive uploading YouTube videos.
It is?
Yeah.
Oh, really? I didn't even know that.
It takes quite a while to upload videos. Just because, generally your upload speed at home internet is
continue. Yeah, I want to hear. Take your time on this.
Per second.
Take your time on this answer. Yeah, go ahead.
And he has to find all the. So I think of segments that were good from the past, and he has to go through and find them and cut the audio and then pair it with videos.
That's a good test. Give me a classic. Let's see if I can even come close. Give me a classic, segment you like.
I can tell you one that's going up today.
Oh yeah. Go ahead.
Do you want me to tell you what it is?
Yeah, I just want to figure out if I can guess even within a week or of 3 weeks of when it happened.
Okay. Do you remember when we talked about...
That's the other thing. I might never remember it.
We previewed a live show, and we said it would just be like the three of us.
Oh,
and
calling out trademark.
Yeah.
We were wrong on that one, huh?
Yeah.
I pictured doing that in Framingham.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So, oh my God.
I was there.
September 14th.
You're not that far off. It was the August vacation week.
Oh, okay. So it's one of those shows.
Yeah.
I just remember. That's how I can remember whether if it was in Framingham or here. That's about it.
Yeah.
Like I can definitely remember doing that sitting at the seat there at Red 13, which feels like 50 years ago.
It does. Yeah.
It actually feels like 50. Like it seems like forever ago we were doing shows.
Even the Dave Cullinane do show feels like it was a long time ago.
That's true. And that was just when we got here, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, that was okay. Yeah, that was funny. Yeah, when we were saying basically do your fucking bits or whatever.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, that was funny. But we were wrong.
Meaning what?
There were a lot of people there.
Oh, for sure.
And it was a fucking cash cow for me.
I know.
Oh my God. I
nice.
can't believe $1 million I've made.
It's nice.
That.
Just cut this out later. It's nice that you can bilk these idiots for it. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, we're gonna put up a billboard.
I know. We thought we were gonna have to sell tickets.
Yeah.
Like these fucking people think my parents are dead.
I know.
You can do whatever you. These people think I wear McLean's. You can do whatever you want. These people think like I don't get along with Murchison.
It's funny when they're like, "Oh, Kirk does a great job with mental health." I'm like, he's fucking depression.
Fuck
the
it all.
guy's whistling out of here every day.
Bob's cut was a little too big, if you ask me.
No, not for me. We had a good.
I mean, he has a lot.
Yeah, I mean,
you gotta figure.
Yeah,
yeah.
We'll talk. We go to Hawaii every year for Christmas. We'll laugh. I mean, like this idea that like I hate this. You're not running this, right?
No,
just cut it out.
Yeah, this idea that like I fucking hate Zarbano or EI. I mean, I fucking love those guys.
I think they're good guys. Zarbano was a big inspiration.
God, I love those.
He coached me along.
They're the best. Oh, they're the best. Can't get enough of them. They're great. Shirley's. I mean, terrific writer.
The Globe has been very good lately.
Globe's been very fair lately. Yeah, no, it's all. Everyone gets along. It's a big joke on everybody.
Yeah.
Everyone gets along.
We'll still do the whole. Oh, fuck the Globe.
Oh yeah. We need these enemies. Like, oh yeah. Oh, what'd you write about today? Yeah, what about the sexual harassment?
Yeah,
like, they did that. Please,
like,
these are good people. These are good human beings.
Like I really give a fuck that Don Cherry was fired. Fire them all. I don't give a fuck.
You think he was fired?
No.
I mean, come on. Nobody gets fired. The whole cancel culture is bullshit.
Yeah.
I mean, we know that. Jesus. And then, well, I mean. I'll be curious to see what your live show sounds like.
What do you mean?
You and Steve.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, this has been a theme running the show that you.
Is that going to be at Mike? Is that going to be at Blind Mike's? Is that going to be the grand opening?
Yeah. Yes.
I could see that.
It'll be a big launch for it.
I hate to say it, but I think that if you're not at the live show, it might not be as successful.
I disagree with that.
Yeah, I disagree.
People want to hang out with each other. They want to
true.
see each other, and they like you guys. That's not going to be, Mike or one of you guys will have to take over the role of me at that thing, and I don't see it.
I think you might be the draw, though.
I disagree with that. The Minifans want to hang out with each other.
I'm not a marketing genius, but
I like that. A night of Blind Mike's, opening night.
Yes. Welcome, gang.
Where in your mind? Where do you picture this establishment? What town? Out in Western Mass or around here? You've turned your back on Western Mass.
I've often toiled over this. I think maybe when I retire to Western Mass in
retire
3 or 4 years.
Retire.
Yeah. When I'm kicked out of the business.
Retire. Well, you saw all these friendlies. You saw the friendlies again went into bankruptcy.
I know.
Not good. I'm concerned. Why don't you
guys.
take over for a friendlies? Turn that into a bar. A little ice cream.
Go back to
bar.
my old stomping grounds. Yeah.
Yeah, I could see that. Blind Mike's. That's a good name for a bar.
It's a great name.
It's a great name for a bar.
I've often
see
thought
the shirts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What would but you would have no role in that. You would just.
I'd have a role.
Okay.
I'd have a big role.
I thought about opening a restaurant. I like the idea of it. My dad always talked about it, but it's a fucking money.
Tough, though. Yeah, they say it's a money.
You're not going to make money.
You can't cook, can you?
No.
See, I'm not going to be a chef.
Yeah, but isn't that one of the advantages you have if you can cook when you're opening a restaurant?
I've often thought about owning a basketball team. Yeah, but
but your 3-point shot's
you're
not
45
great.
years old.
From the outside, you're not terrific.
You could play for the Celtics.
I guess I've thought about opening a restaurant, but I would want to cook in it, and I would want to design the menus and design dishes.
Well, that's a different thing, obviously.
I mean, Jesus Christ. What the fuck are you talking about?
I'm talking about opening a restaurant. Yeah, you need to have something you can bring, or are you just bringing a bucket of money and saying, here, open a restaurant?
No, you have a vision too, but not cooking.
Well, what's your vision?
Well, I have no idea, but I'm just saying the idea of owning a restaurant has always been appealing to me. Like
what about it appeals
to you? Lexington, I like small businesses. I would love to own, in the town of Lexington, there's a little 2-screen independent movie theater. It's still running. It's still operational. The guy who manages it's a big fan, and I love talking to him. But the business of it is fascinating to me. I would love to own. If you said to me, you will not make $1, you will not lose $1, I would buy that tomorrow.
You'll buy it if he's selling.
I'd run it for 10 years. If you guarantee me I'm not going to take a fucking bath, just to keep it in town.
So if it was a risk-free decision.
You would run it?
You own it.
Or you would hire somebody.
I would hire, yeah, but I mean, I would be pretty hands-on because I like the idea of selecting which movies are going to be there. The business of it's interesting to me. The idea of selecting it. The food. There's 2 screens. Which one goes in which place? Was that stuff to me is appealing.
Let's get it done.
To be honest, I'd rather do that than own a restaurant.
Has he ever?
Are you saying you're looking for entrepreneurs to come to you and pitch ideas for you to angel
at the same time, I want to own a movie theater, but yet I've never acted in a movie, so I don't know if I can really. I don't know if I can really do it or not.
You're not a director.
You're not a cinematographer. What are you doing? I could cook chicken parmesan.
If you were a cinematographer, you'd have a competitive advantage running a movie theater, wouldn't you?
No.
Do you understand the
He does this show. He doesn't even know how to produce a podcast.
The fuck are you talking about?
He knows how to host it.
If I was a cinematographer, I'd know better how to own a movie theater?
No, I'm just saying I was trying to make an analogy to the restaurant thing. Like if you've been in the restaurant business, if you know how to cook, if you know how to plate dishes, you would have an advantage,
than working on a movie set, knowing how to own a movie theater.
I think
those are two completely different.
I think you would take a bath trying to open a restaurant.
I agree, but most people would. Yeah. You don't think you would?
No.
Why?
Because I can cook.
Yeah, what does that do with anything? Well, if I owned a restaurant, I would get somebody who could cook. So we're tied. We're now tied. We're now tied.
I would cook. I wouldn't have to pay the chef. So we're not. I've got an advantage.
So you've got whatever.
That's always the expense. Every restaurant owner that's failed that I've heard, they always say, "If I have to hire that fucking chef."
What would you cook? Give me your idea for a restaurant. 30-second pitch for Steve Robinson's restaurant. Russian food?
No Russian food. I do excellent curried soups, so there definitely would be a line of like a zucchini curried soup with a little bit of shaved almonds in it.
That sounds like a winner.
That'd be on the menu. Last night I did tuna steaks marinated in soy sauce and garlic. Those were fucking excellent.
So you were chowing when I talked to you?
Yes, it was in fact. Do a good roasted Brussels sprout, chicken. I cook everything, man. Just name it.
Yeah, man.
You didn't stop eating when you were on the phone?
No, he called me like mid-bite. Maybe I should have waited.
And what did I say?
You said, swallow that. I got something important to say.
I did not. I said, call me back when you're done. I didn't want to interrupt your dinner.
Swallow that. I got something important.
I should have. I was trying to be nice. What a dummy you are. The cinematographer having an advantage. What would the name of the restaurant be?
Robbie's.
Yeah, no, I've never really thought about that. It would probably be a lot of
SE?
SEs.
No, it'd have to be something like
literary
nouveau cuisine.
I thought it'd be like literary, like one of
your. It'd have to be like
asshole.
Be called American Restaurant. We serve American food here.
Food, drink, sit.
Steve's like, I can cook. I'll be fine. You think you could make that work?
Yeah.
You think it would be successful?
Yeah, I could run like a bed and breakfast. Yeah, with a restaurant on the side.
Wait a minute, what?
Well, I thought about that a lot.
A lot?
Yeah.
I mean,
eventually buying a place up in Maine and running like a restaurant and a bed and breakfast.
You know what I love?
Sounds like hell.
You know what I love about that? Is that if Steve ever does it, it will be only Minifans.
It would be like a tourist attraction. It would be like the book depository. People would just come and visit. But your whole life, you're slaves to those people.
Yeah, but I mean, you get to live out in the country. You have a nice existence.
People,
you meet other people coming through.
Yeah, why don't you
just get to cook all day? I like cooking.
Why don't you just own a house, cook all day, and not have people fucking sleeping shitting in your toilet?
Steve likes people. He likes interaction.
Yeah, but I mean, you want to build a business and have something to leave behind for your family.
They won't want that.
Well, then they can
fucking
sell it.
bed and breakfast for.
They can sell it.
I hate bed and breakfasts. I hate those. You like those?
I've never been.
You're a psychopath.
I got married at a bed and breakfast.
It's like people. It's like collaborative, and people sit together. I like a Marriott. You get your key, you close the door, and it's your own kingdom.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm not going to be like in the fucking room with them.
Yeah, but you'll be hanging out with them, cooking your blueberry pies and stuff.
No, I don't think so. I'm just gonna.
It's a bed and breakfast.
I'll feed them. I'll feed them breakfast. I'll feed them meals if they need it. But I'm not going to be like they're not going to be looking over my shoulder in the kitchen.
Well, how about the idea of having like someone's have to change their sheets and all that shit?
Yeah, that's what you hire people for.
Oh, so that's a cost then.
You bring in like day laborers. You don't bring in a chef to run it. You bring in like high school.
The chef runs your restaurant.
You hire like a high school kid.
So you do all the cooking.
Yes.
So you're gonna be, how many days a week is it? It's gonna be an everyday job.
Yeah, probably. I mean, it's a bed and breakfast.
Seasonal.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a season to it. There'd be a downtrend in the winter, but I've even thought about doing like catered ice fishing trips and like Maine experiences on the weekend. So you'd pay like $500 to go ice fishing with me.
I mean, I think who would want to do that with you?
I can think of a few people.
There's a tremendous tourist market for people who want authentic Maine experiences.
Picture a 12-degree day in a couple of months. Steve, Ned Snark, and AJ.
I will do a Minifan ice fishing expedition.
That's gonna be part of the Dexter trip.
That'd be fun.
Well, not if we're going for the hot dog season, but we can do fishing though.
Yeah, and you can make hot dogs while you're fishing, right? Get a little fire going.
Why not?
You could fish with hot dogs.
So the first
been done before.
Annual Steve Robinson bed and breakfast ice fishing hot dog expedition. That seems like a winner. I don't know who wouldn't want to participate in that. Steve said
road trip.
Again, this is for KMS quotes it, but he's better than this. I believe he said I've often thought about bed and breakfasts.
I have.
Define often. Like, is that a daily thought?
Yeah, just sitting around talking about, 20, 25 years from now, what do you want to do? I mean,
you're
not going
to
to be doing this forever, are you?
I'm not. I would say not for sure, not forever. I'd say you got about another year and a half, and then so enjoy it.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry for thinking about the future.
Well, no, but that's not really a great plan, dummy.
Why?
Because there's no money there.
I think that there is. I think the tourist economy in Maine is huge.
Where in Maine?
Well, I think it'd have to be someplace on the coast, but a lot of it would depend on the real estate market.
It's a good idea, yeah.
But I mean, there are places further inland, like Sebago Lake's a good tourist region.
I think it should be in the backwoods of Maine.
I thought about that. Wassakeg and Dexter is a good place. There's lots of tourism there on the Moosehead Trail. Greenville's a big one.
Greenland, he slipped up there.
He did. Greenland, he had an assignment there 28 years ago.
I could do it in Guatemala, too. Guatemala's nice, and there's a nice little American diaspora there.
American what?
Diaspora,
yeah. How creepy would that bed? Would you ever stay at that bed and breakfast overnight?
Not alone, certainly. Not without some assurances. That would
That's
make
Steve's idea. Steve's like, yeah, it'd be great. I'll be making blueberry pancakes all day. Gee, what a dream for everyone. Dinner time.
You wake up, Steve's got his shirt off, making blueberry pancakes.
I like the idea of making all day. Like, you don't really need to do that. It's like dinner time, curry soup and blueberry pancakes. Who wants to eat?
No, there are
5,000 pancakes.
I do a good roast chicken. I do good beef, brisket, pot roast, chili. I can make anything.
I do a good roast chicken.
Who says that it's good?
I cook meals all the time for my family. Just this weekend, I cooked a huge seafood Alfredo, and it was wonderful. Compliments all around.
What are they going to say to you?
Even picky kids were eating.
What are they going to say to you?
Yeah, but kids are tougher.
What are they going to
say? Kids are tougher.
Some are, some aren't.
Kids aren't going to lie.
Unky Steve, this is garbage.
Unky Steve. Unky. You have no name for it, though.
No, still working on that. A lot of it, I think, is
the lovely Mrs. Robinson is on board?
Oh, yeah.
Sure, who wouldn't be?
Who the fuck do you think I talk about with this?
You think she just wants to leave her job and just go in the world of bed and breakfast with you and watch you cook pancakes all day? What is she going to do?
Well, no, she would work on some of the desserts and she'd do the interior decorating, some of the marketing.
Desserts are for the bros.
Mike, not all the desserts. She'll do some.
She's got her specialty. She does a wonderful passion fruit tart.
Right, but some of them are yours.
She's better with the pies.
What do you do, though?
Not really strong with the desserts. Maybe strawberry shortbread.
But desserts are hers, though, you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay, so she's interior design and desserts.
Yes.
Who's the business?
Working out the color scheme.
Who's the business
and everything.
brain in this whole thing?
Well, my brother's an accountant. We'd probably lean on him. A little family expertise.
Sure.
Yeah, I think that would have to be a collaborative thing between the two of us.
I mean, this is probably a over $1 million project.
Yeah.
You're okay with that?
Saving up.
Okay, it's good. I mean, listen.
I think Minihane's the only one who has money.
I'm sure you have more than I do. Steve. No question. But bed and breakfasts are nightmares. Absolute nightmares.
From your experience?
Yes, because it's like you're in a dorm.
People just come up and it's mostly old people with disposable income and they sleep on your bed and then they give you money.
No, but they hang out and you got to hang out with them and you got to do the whole thing and you go downstairs in the morning and it's just fucking awful.
All right, that's fine. I'll butter them up for that 5-star TripAdvisor review.
You have to interact with them? Like you have to eat breakfast with them?
Yeah.
That sounds awful.
Well, Steve would bring the pancakes down there. Yeah, he'll be like, Yeah.
Imagine taking a vacation and you got to deal with this guy chatting you up.
Maybe you do very well. I didn't know.
Flapjacks.
No, he's got a dream.
It's the thing.
What I did hear is
I think you can tell right away if someone wants to be chatty. If they want to be chatty, you chat them up. If they don't, you leave them alone.
God forbid this poor person mentions Michelle Obama. Right? Oh, yeah. That's a 40-minute.
You keep the politics outside? Or
yeah, I think
religion, politics.
I think you'd have to. Yeah.
Huh.
Wouldn't have a lot of Donald Trump books on the bookshelf in the common.
But you are right. I will say, Maine, particularly from all the way through with the leaf peepers. You got to do something with the leaf peepers, Steve.
Oh yeah, guided trail.
Guided trail.
Guided trip. Yeah.
Oh wow.
So I'll take you around, show you some leaves.
You just show them leaves.
Yeah.
That sounds like a great. Does it sound like fun looking at leaves with Steve?
I've never understood leaf peeping, but I would accommodate. I want to accommodate the peepers.
Okay.
Fucking weird New York people who just want to see trees.
And like you. Totally normal people from Maine.
Exactly.
Want to cook pancakes.
Want to house them. Give them breakfast.
Well, he's taking their money. He's playing the game.
Look, I mean,
right?
he's got blind mics. I've got my bread and breakfast.
Yeah, but you don't have a name for it yet.
Bed and breakfast. No, I think it's place dependent. Like if you buy a historical place, you kind of got to stick with that name, or you got to, inject yourself into like the local lake or something like that. It can't just be like Steve's Shack or something.
How about Earl's?
Earl's sounds more like a burger joint, doesn't it?
But no burgers in this place.
No, we'll do burgers.
Sounds like it's kind of a snobby food place, though.
Well, look who's running. You
know? I mean, if you want a burger.
We're appealing to a higher class audience.
Yeah, after a nice night, you want a burger and a cup of chili.
That'll be on the menu, but it is going to appeal to the 50-something Wall Street guy.
How many rooms
get
are you
away
thinking
in Maine?
You've given a lot of thought. How big is this operation?
I think 8 to 12. I think
rooms, really?
Yeah, I think the more rooms you have, the more money you can make. Right?
I think that's right, Steve. Yeah, boy, you put a lot of thought into this.
I've got a theory.
I think the more money you bring in, the more money you'll bring in.
The more people I charge.
Yeah, but it's more work. You have to find. Dare I say it? The Goldilocks.
You have to hire people too,
because it's not going to be like a 50-person operation. But you can hire high school kids to change beds and sweep.
Yeah, but who's going to manage the place?
Well,
Steve,
me, obviously,
the manager.
Yes, cooking, managing.
Okay, who's in charge of? You're going to cook. The only cook.
No, I don't only cook. But
I'm saying you're going to be the only cook. Okay.
Yes.
No waiter or waitress or anything.
Listen, pal, I'm more than a cook.
There might be some.
I don't mean
more than some short order shit.
I mean, put it this way: when you're
there
out,
might be some help.
When you're out doing your ice fishing expedition and it's lunchtime, who's fucking making the sandwiches?
Yeah, that's when you have help. There'll be a division of labor. I'll have to train them up. There'll be a long, rigorous process they go through watching me cook, and when they can do it,
Jesus Christ,
almost as good as I can, then they'll be allowed to step into the big leagues.
And you think the little Robinson children, whenever they come, are going to want to? That's your dream for them, that they'll take over the bed and breakfast.
Yeah, they'll take it over, they'll sell it, whatever.
Huh. Yeah, well, you have a plan. I admire that. A lot more than Mike's. Mike has, blind Mike's is just, that's all he has.
I got a name.
Yeah, I do not have a name, so you got that on me.
I don't think I'm going to buy that movie theater, but I would like to. I like the idea of it existing. I don't like the...
I could see you being like the quirky old man in town who's always showing these old films, 25 years from now, this weird mob films and Midnight Run. He just sits there and laughs when he watches it. We just don't get it.
Flipping those pancakes all day. Cooking pancakes for 14 hours. There's 3 people staying here.
He paints quite the image, though, right?
She's like, I got a plan here, okay? A lot of people think 2 rooms... 4 rooms, double the money.
My God.
What do you think of that?
Where do I invest? Who do I make the check out to, sir?
What do you think of that? You going to paint the place yourself?
No, I'd probably hire Kirk's painter.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. How's Kirk's painter doing?
He's doing well. We're going to actually have to bring him back in to do these set walls behind.
Is he okay with the divorce? He's all right with that? I'm not talking about Curtis. I'm talking about the Kelleher situation.
Oh, yeah. No, I don't think he was too heavily invested in that.
Well, he came as his advocate.
Not certainly
that day,
as much as AJ
no?
was.
Did he not?
Or his driver.
That's true. Yeah. Did you watch that AJ video or no, Mike?
I didn't want to watch it.
Yeah, it's uncomfortable. I feel bad for her.
I feel bad for her.
I don't really understand. I know. Did you speak to her or no?
I talked with her a little bit, not yesterday, but yeah, no. I mean, I watched the video. It's just she's emotional. Like charity she cares a lot about is potentially having being negatively impacted by this Kelleher situation.
There's no issue.
It's honestly another example of Kelleher being an asshole, getting her that worked up.
There's
a good point.
There's some emotional manipulation going on with Rich. Yeah.
Right. Yes. All right. Okay, fine. You guys happy with the length of the show? Is everyone going to be satisfied?
I think so.
The game what they wanted today?
I will say yesterday I was sitting around saying, you know who needs more Kirk Minihane show in their life? Me.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't like the short show either.
Why don't you fucking do something else then? And, what'd you do with your time?
I was pulling sound clips, emailing guests.
Were you cooking or no?
Yeah, I did cook yesterday.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So you maybe
manja.
But how about that? How about for that guy like you that needs that Wendy's in his life when you're out there? Like, well, how are you going to give that satisfy those people?
You can always take a break once in a while.
I'm saying satisfy the customer.
Those people.
Yeah, like a little fast food.
Well, it's not for this is for a higher brow.
This is going to be a grass-fed organic beef. It's going to be a little bit cleaner than you might get at Wendy's, but it's going to still scratch that.
You have
itch.
Animals and stuff too, or no?
Yeah.
You are?
Yeah, you gotta have like some goats and like a beef cow.
You have to have some goats.
This is you gotta have this.
Yeah, why do you have to have goats?
It's the whole farm to table.
Oh, you didn't see Mike when I said to him, "You're gonna have animals." He gave like a big smile. Yeah. He's like, "Yeah." He's picturing.
Yeah, no, you have a.
I'm gonna get a horse.
It's part of the. It's part of the appeal. Like I do envision myself waking up every morning, getting on my horse, and just riding around the perimeter of my land, maybe with a gun on my hip.
It's a fucking hotel. It's like a house.
Yeah, but they're gonna have a lot of land. It's not gonna be in an urban area. There's gonna be a lot of land.
What do you think you're gonna have? Like 3,000 acres? You're in Maine.
Yeah. Well, at least 3,000 acres.
What are you thinking this is gonna be?
It'll be somewhere in Maine. Property values in Maine are not like they are in Massachusetts.
It's not been my experience.
Well, if you look at the Dexter,
I mean, if you want to buy in the rich people areas,
there'll be weddings there though.
Yeah, I think we'll do weddings if the price is right.
It's turned out to be a regular Shrew Farms operation.
I mean, I don't know what's going on here. There's a lot going on. Huh. All right. Well, there you go. I picture it in like a nice little town. I'm not going to step on your business, but, even in the off season, keep the restaurant open a couple nights a week so the locals can come and have a nice meal. The snow's coming down. You walked over from the library. You got your book. You're going to go have a little glass of wine and talk to Steve, Steve's going to be like, yeah, got a new goat today.
Oh, what are you reading there?
Yeah. You like that goat?
I happen to be reading this book by Howie Carr, as a matter of fact.
Interesting. It's weird that Howie Carr book. Howie Carr keeps saying, you got to do this, you got to do that. That's strange. Who knew Howie wanted the goat?
Closer and closer to right on the nose.
Steve's not saying that. How about for people, the sweet tooth, some chocolate? Because I don't like these desserts. I like a nice chocolate in my dessert.
My wife handles that.
Yeah, no, I think you partner with local chocolatiers.
He has an answer for everything, though. I'll give him that.
He does. It is well
given
thought
us
out.
a lot of thought.
It's well thought out.
We definitely have a garden. The food's farm to table.
You have what?
You have a garden.
Yeah.
So it's farm to table.
If I hear farm to table once more, I'm walking out.
Farm to table.
That's it.
What if would you
farm fresh?
Was there any? There'll be no bake cakes for everybody, right? There's no issues. You're good.
We love gay people. Gay people have disposable incomes and no kids. Yeah,
right.
We might be like exclusively gay people.
They have kids, Steve. I don't
oh, sorry.
Right. It's okay.
Yeah, but typically,
God, I'm trying to get this guy's business on the go. It's going to get shut down before it starts.
Another Papa John's scenario.
Jesus, no kidding. It's like,
I would say they're less likely to have kids. They have more income.
Did he do?
Yeah, I mean that's why gay people are associated with gentrification. It's because they're not spending all their money on kids. They like nice things. They have more disposable income.
This guy loves the stereotype.
Farm to table.
Farm to table.
You've never heard that? You've never heard that? Okay,
I hate that term.
Gentrification?
Farm to table.
Oh.
Are you going to be the place if I want to get a Coke, or is it just going to be this hippie asshole?
No, we're not going to be selling drugs.
Coca-Cola.
Okay. No, it'll be like Maine Beverage Company. It'll be like
actually,
it'll be like the cane soda.
It's pretty similar to Coke. The only difference is we brew it ourselves here.
It tastes nothing like Coke.
It's a cola flavored kombucha.
Oh, you're in Maine.
You brew it out back.
You have to have Moxie. I mean, you're in Maine.
Yeah, we will have the Moxie. Yeah,
which I used to have to pretend to like on the old EEI show. Oh God.
Oh, were they a sponsor?
Yeah, for me they were.
Oh, we should get them to come back. Oh, you got a lot of Moxie, Kirk.
No, we're good. Distinctly different, just like Kirk Minihane.
I've always said this show has Moxie.
I remember that.
It tasted like oil. Oh, it was rough. I liked them. They were very loyal, but rough taste.
It's one of those things that I say I like, but I never seek it out.
It's in Maine. So it's all over Maine.
I can't really say that I like it. Yeah, well, it was invented in Lisbon Falls.
Yeah, they have a whole little museum there.
Yeah.
Yes, I've been there. Wow, there you go.
Jesus. We've done it all today, huh?
So you're going to be a tour guide as well.
Yeah, no, I think like...
obviously, yeah, of course I am.
Well, it's an
everything
exploding...
you ask, he says yes.
And meanwhile, hiring nobody else to do this.
He's taking on a lot of responsibility.
You say Shrewd Farms? Is that what you say?
Yeah.
He's going to be like, he's going to be like, what's his face, the cousin?
I'll be his Mose, yeah. Running around.
It's the experience
It's already Jim
industry.
and Pam at EI, right?
That's true.
Yeah, go ahead.
That's true.
The experience industry is exploding. Like people,
sure, no, I know
like
that.
Young people are paying to have certain experiences. I think people would pay to go on an ice fishing trip or to go fishing or to do fly fishing or something like that.
All the fishing going on now too, by the way.
Yeah, and people are all paying a lot to do these things with him. Like I pay to do them myself, maybe not with this guy.
Well, if you're doing it yourself, you don't have to pay.
I understand.
You've never done it before, so you would need to pay to figure out how to fish.
What makes you the expert on all these things is what I'm saying.
Because I've gone ice fishing more than anybody in this room.
I would agree with that.
Yeah, but that doesn't make you an expert.
I would say I'm an expert on ice fishing. How many hours of my life I've dedicated to ice fishing.
Oh, really?
There's a chance he's never done it, by the way.
I know. Well, that'll be exposed. That'll be exposed later.
In your mind right now, Kirk Minihane walks in today, 2 nights. What do you charge me per night?
Probably like 175.
That's not that bad. That's not that bad.
Not bad at all.
That is not bad.
That includes breakfast, and then you'd have to if you want lunch or dinner, you order off the menu.
The activities would be
activities
more.
are additional. Yeah.
How much is the ice fishing expedition?
I would think like $80 a day would be fair, but you'd have to calculate out the size. I think that the larger the group is, the easier it becomes because you're still feeding people too. You're also buying bait.
This guy's talking about everything. Come on, ask him anything about it.
He's got his peanut butter sandwiches ready for the whole gang.
What town do you want in right now if you could pick any town?
the Phippsburg area.
Sure. Yeah.
Harpswell maybe. But again, property values will get lower if you go.
Get a lot of that Bowdoin College money there around there too, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Tap into the college rates. And it's an area that I have the most experience with. So,
what style home do you see this being in?
Well, I mean, it'd be like one of the older, like colonial homes. I think if you buy something that has some kind of historical value to it, there's I guess a sentiment that you can play on that will attract people.
And if it doesn't, it'll just make something up. This was
a lie.
Yeah, Ben Franklin did a lot of his writing here.
So weddings, I'm in. I may invest in this. I may go in.
Sounds like we've got ourselves a deal.
Sounds like hell on earth. Doesn't that sound like an awful day? If you're Steve, to wake up, make pancakes, take these idiots ice fishing.
I find cooking and fishing relaxing.
I enjoy doing. But you won't really be fishing. You'll be hanging out with people you don't know. That sounds so awful to me.
He likes that. Yeah. I've seen him interact with strangers.
It's weird. It's such a strange, awful instinct to have.
You can understand.
No, I can't.
You can understand how some people would feel differently about it than you.
I cannot.
Some people get enjoyment from things that you might not necessarily get enjoyment from.
Yes, I can. But that particular one I don't understand. I am so uncomfortable around people I don't know that the idea of let's take 6 random people in my car and go fishing in the middle of the winter while you're talking about feeding hot dogs, and it just sounds terrible.
Saying $80 wouldn't be enough for you?
No.
Sounds like a fun time to me. I think we're going to have to put together a Minifan ice fishing expedition.
Steve does seem like the guy, I remember...
I'm all for that. As long as somebody films it, I'll watch that. I will not do it, but I'll watch it.
We went on vacation to Florida when I was younger, and I think we chartered a boat. We went out deep sea fishing or whatever, and Steve's the perfect guy for that type of a thing. We're affable. He'll talk to you. You know what I mean?
He'll tell you a story.
He's good for that.
Yeah.
I will do fishing expeditions, deep sea, ice fishing, fly fishing, whatever.
How deep sea are you going to do in Maine? Where are you going?
Just off the coast.
Oh, right.
Just get a boat. Yeah.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
I mean, there are some people, for example, you find a local lobsterman.
Right, for example, yeah.
Somebody wants to get the experience on a lobster boat, so you partner with them and you pay them a little bit of money, you get a little bit of money, and they spend a morning going out and pulling in the traps. They see what it's like.
He's convincing me. He's got a plan.
People in cities are craving those genuine,
it's
natural experiences.
Mentality.
Yes,
I got that. Why do you have to have goats?
Because you need fresh goat cheese. And then eventually you need to slaughter one and make a goat vindaloo. I tell you, there's something about Indian spices.
Here. What is a vindaloo?
It's like an Indian dish with tomato and potato.
Right, I'm sorry.
Idiot.
Sorry.
The Indian spice profile is one that's tricky. It's been difficult for me to conquer.
In what way?
The blend of cumin and paprika and coriander and
all
that.
Sure.
It's very tricky. It's very tricky to nail down and get right.
You think your wife's going to leave you?
Why?
It's a good question. I can't imagine. I can't imagine she'd be on board for this.
She's fully bought in.
Who's going to make the desserts then? Ask yourself that.
In some ways,
who's going to take care of this interior designing?
In some ways, she's the one who's convinced me on this vision.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
You got to remember, once you have kids, everything changes.
Yeah, you have more hands to work.
That's one way to look at it, Steve.
When you were having Harry, weren't you thinking someday this guy's going to mow the lawn for me?
These are working hands.
Or do you just have laborers to mow your lawn?
I said this on the old show, and it's true. I have never touched a lawnmower in my life.
Really?
My hand has never made contact with one.
Even I have mowed a lawn.
And this explains a lot. Have you ever changed a tire?
Never.
Okay.
Never. Why would I?
Right.
I don't have to. I understand that people if I had to, I would learn how to do it. But no. I've talked about this. I feel so great about myself.
Have you ever weeded a garden?
No. Why would I want to do that?
Have you ever touched a farm animal, like milked a cow or anything
No,
like that?
My daughter loves that stuff. My daughter goes a couple weeks of summer to the middle of nowhere, Maine, and does these horse camps where she takes care of animals.
Yeah, Steve runs it. He knows. He's seen her there.
For 2 weeks, and she comes. She's filthy. She loves it. She sleeps in the trailer. They milk cows. She does. It's mystifying to me. I drop her off. I cry driving. I'm so terrified for her.
Did you have to do chores when you were a kid?
Yeah. I had to clean my room clean. Had to do my laundry. Had to clean whatever. Take the trash out. All that. No shortage of that.
Did you guys have help?
No.
Like around the home, like servants?
What?
Did you have a maid or something?
No. My mom was home a lot, but we had a big we had landscaping people coming, but I would shovel shovel snow.
Oh, okay,
yes.
All right. Yeah.
I've done plenty of that.
A little bit of physical labor.
Yes, I still shovel my own snow. Yeah, until the plow.
Really?
If the plow guy isn't there, I'll do it.
Oh, okay.
I don't mind. I actually enjoy. I actually find it to be sort of a peaceful activity. I like the sound of it.
Really?
I like the whole thing. Yes.
Interesting.
I have no problem doing that. Will you shovel your own snow at this place?
Oh, we'll have to.
Won't be interactive?
So far out in the willy wax. Actually, I'll probably just have a plow car.
God damn it. He always gets one in.
Out where?
In the Willy Wax.
In the Willy Wax, yeah. This is a Steve show today.
And he says it knowing we'll make fun of it, but not knowing why. He's like, oh, these idiots will make fun of me saying Willy Wax.
You never heard the Willy Wax?
Yeah.
I've heard the term.
It's Near East bumfuck.
Oh, some comedy. Do we do some of your comedy for these people or no?
Well, no, that just comes out naturally in the discussion.
Do you know the actor Hal Holbrook? Probably not.
I know the name.
So, did you ever see the movie All the President's Men?
No.
You ever heard of it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. He plays Deep Throat.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And he's been around forever. He's still alive, I think. Not playing the game again.
94.
But he, for years, has done a one-man touring show as Mark Twain. As Steve gets older, could he do a Reagan show?
Wow.
Where he tours as Reagan.
That's interesting. I like that.
You know?
I'd never had the vision until just now.
I don't want to get in the way of your...
I think it becomes...
How's it looking to you?
I'm trying it on right now.
He's actually looking away. He's like looking... He's like gazing.
I'm trying it on right now, yeah. Well, do you remember...
I was anybody in the Boston area that could help you with the voice. But,
No.
You know, if there is, maybe we'll partner you up with them.
Do you remember the original, like, old school Maine comedy, Bert and I? That was like the original one-man show of just a guy. They used to be on vinyls of him just telling stories and making sound effects. Yeah, he was the first Maine comedian, Bert and I.
Do we have him on YouTube? I'm sure. Did you like him? Were you a fan?
He's funny.
Yeah, I'm sure he is.
He's I would say he's almost as funny as... Okay, this one's called Kenneth Fowler.
Is he from the Willy Wax or no?
Yes.
Okay.
From the Willy Wax.
Kenneth Fowler had an awful season. Everything he'd planted had been eaten by blackbirds just as soon as he scattered the seed.
This is how I see Steve's life story being narrated.
His blueberry ground at raking time, and termites had ate up his ice house. And on top of that, a stray cat had drowned in his well. By October, he decided he'd better go out and stock up food for the winter.
Where's the comedy in this, Steve?
Loading up his gun, the one with the side-by-side barrels, he started into the woods to find some game. All day long, he walked without firing a shot. In fact, he was all set to head in just about sundown.
There's better be some payoff.
He spied a fox behind a rock about 2 rods distance.
Smugsy makes more sense.
Taking careful aim, he almost squeezed the trigger when he sighted another fox about 20 feet away from the first. Well, he aimed somewhere in between.
He was like honestly laughing.
This is what the Reagan show will be
hit a
like.
rock, split it in two, and killed both foxes.
What's the comedy?
What's the joke? Stop nodding. What's the joke?
You can't explain Burton.
I'm like, see, what's the joke? He's like, yeah.
He's like, hold on, Kirk.
Like, no, it's more like, yeah, I figured you wouldn't get it.
On an otter's head.
You used to listen to this?
Trouser pockets were so
Yeah, but
full
Steve.
of trout.
Oh, okay, sorry.
A button popped off his fly and killed a partridge.
See?
Killed a what?
So
The button off his fly
Me
killed
watching
what?
Tough Crowd isn't so odd now, is it?
Kenneth Fowler's had an awful season, but then he goes out in the woods and he shoots a fox, and the bullet splits in two and kills 2 foxes, and he falls backwards, and his pockets are so full of trout when he gets up out of the stream that a button pops off and kills a partridge. So there, Kenneth Fowler's luck turned around.
But where's the
What's funny
joke,
about
though?
that?
Would your dad play that record for you or something as a kid?
It was a different style of humor, I think, back then. I mean, this is like from the 50s or 60s.
So
he's the original Maine comic.
Where I go to Maine a lot, and I go up. I do. I'm in Maine all the time, and I'll go all the way up to mid coast and play golf or hang out or whatever. Nobody I ever run into has that Maine accent. It's like it's like people in Boston don't have the Ted Kennedy accent.
I've only heard it through people doing the
I
impression.
should say 1 or 2, but it's very rare.
But the Boston accent,
I think you have to get north of Augusta.
I've heard people with Boston accent, like stereotypical Boston accents. I've never heard a Maine one.
But nobody talks like Ted Kennedy.
No,
like the ones you see in movies.
Yeah,
nobody talks like that. You're right. The people, nobody talks like that.
I think that the more the culture is unified through things like YouTube and television, the less likely you are to have those.
Now,
kind of accents, right?
will you raise the accent a couple of notches when we give them the full experience when you all right,
come along, Bob, we're going out to drill some holes and set some traps. I'm going fishing.
My question is, we use a Maine accent though, not some random accent that doesn't sound like anything.
Not the coach and
let's try it again. We're Kirk and Mike. We're a couple.
So you want there to be like the Bert and I.
We're checking in. Hello. Hi. Hello.
Yeah.
We're here for a full Maine experience.
Come on in. We're cooking pancakes.
No, I'm all set. We'll find somewhere else.
How is Jenny and Lieutenant Dan? We're cooking pancakes.
What? No, I probably would just stick with my non-regional diction. But when you're fishing,
he's from Maine, by the way. This fucking Russian can't even do a Maine accent. Like I did a damn good Kevin Cullen.
What's your Maine accent then?
I'm not from
He's
Maine.
not from Maine.
I wasn't raised there.
You're not from Ireland either.
Yeah, but what? You were raised there.
You do Danny Boy. Poorly.
But it's not good. I don't do it. Whoever does it doesn't do it well. Like, it's a Kevin Cullen here.
Yeah, no, I guess I just trained the Maine accent out of myself.
Oh, I wonder. Oh, you trained it out of yourself. It wasn't trained somewhere else. Okay, yeah, there was no training done. Jesus, he's the most fascinating person you've ever met.
He is. He really is. And
how many parody counts will come out of this one today?
10, I would say.
The more important question is how many investors? How many potential potential fishing customers?
Well, how much have you stolen already to invest in this?
About $1,000.
That's good seed money. You got to start. If you invest that right, you can turn that. It's like one day I was walking in the woods and I fell down and a button popped off and I killed 2 foxes and then I killed a hen.
I think you stole that from Burton.
Oh. What's the best part about Steve is Steve kept giving me like the one fake. Hold on, wait, we're getting there. Yeah, hickory dickory dock.
My favorite was stop nodding your head at me.
Yeah. He was like, yep. He's like, I know. He's like, I know it takes a while, but when we get there. By the way,
is it going to pay
not dissimilar to Mike's comedy. It takes a long time to get to the.
Bert and I come down to the dock about 6 o'clock
What's this guy's name?
in the early
Burton?
morning.
No, it's Bert and I.
Bert went into the boat house
Are they a team?
to fetch the pots.
No, there's only Bert.
And I went out on the dock to start up the Bluebird. I stepped into the cockpit to loosen her up with a few turns.
Is the accent a joke, or is this how he? What the fuck?
He's trying to start a boat. He makes all the sound effects with his mouth.
You could hear it were cold, so I advanced the spike and gave it more choke and cranked her up in earnest.
This is terrifying. There's some Sounds of the Lambs here. Buffalo Bill's house.
Well, I got it statted. Bert come out on the dock with the pots and the slickers. Throw 'em aboard, Bert. Bert threw 'em aboard.
This is like foundational Maine
Cast
culture
off
you're
the bow,
experiencing right
Bert.
here.
Bert cast off the bow. Cast off the spring. Loosed the spring.
Oh, you're listening to this. How do you understand it?
Gave the dock a shove with the boat hook.
Is the accent part of the joke?
So what am I looking up right now on the phone? What am I looking up?
Bert and I.
B-U-R-T and...
B-E-R-T.
Oh, like Ernie and Bert. Bert and I. Okay. Bert and I. 50s and 60s. How did you get introduced to Bert and I?
I mean, all Maine children are at some point, I think.
Okay.
I bet I could put that to the test.
One and a half of the team just died last year.
They're humor stories about Down East culture.
Yeah, but there's nothing funny about them. When one story,
it's no Dave Chappelle, it's no Kirk Minihane show.
No, but there's even
if you understand the culture.
When I see the Three Stooges or Abbott and Costello,
they're funny.
I can understand the humor. I know where the humor is.
I think they're funny. Yeah, I mean, I think the Three Stooges are still funny.
Yeah.
I don't understand. I literally don't understand.
I don't get this.
Maybe it's above my line of thing. Maybe they're just too good for me. I don't know. No,
I think a lot of it is you have to be from Maine. Maybe we should have their classic one. Their you can't get there.
You just don't get it.
Yeah, that might be better. If we play the classic one, that might be better for everyone. Let's play another one.
I think we've had enough Bert and I.
No, you did it now.
I think we've had enough Bert and I.
It's like Bob Marley, who's not funny.
Right. Yeah, I don't really know anything about him.
I know you think he's funny though, right, Steve?
Yeah, I think Bob Marley's really funny.
I was standing outside Sutherland's
the classic?
IGA store.
I'm gonna hang in this. I'm gonna literally
when
listen.
I
How long
heard
is
a
it?
Flivver approaching down the
minute and a
street
half.
toward me.
More sound effect. Is this supposed? This gets a laugh?
Yeah.
Which way to Millinocket?
That's funny.
That's good.
Well,
Can we play the laugh
west
track when
to
we're supposed to laugh?
Mexican.
Kind of like a sitcom. Let us know when
Get
we're.
on through the turnpike.
Steve's already listening to you, right? He's focused.
Go north through the toll gate at Augusta. till you come to that intersection. Well, no. You could keep right on this tire road. It changes to dirt now and again.
It's just a local giving directions,
Just keep the river on your left. You'll come to.
So now the tower's asking for directions.
It's building.
Let me see.
I got you.
Then again, you can take that scenic coastal route that the tourists use.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone's been through this, trying to plot a trip through Maine.
Right.
Not only do I not see the comedy, I don't understand why this was recorded.
No, I'm enjoying it. Be quiet. These guys are good.
Come to think of it, you can't get there from here.
Oh, that's the punchline.
That's where that comes from?
Yes.
I've heard Bob Marley make that kind of a joke.
Yeah, you can't get there from here.
So it's the old, local Maine guy telling the tourist how to get there.
Yeah.
But you can't actually get there.
Yeah.
That's the punchline.
Which is just absurd because you can get somewhere from anywhere, right?
I don't know. Can you?
Yeah.
That's the whole thing. All right. Well, I mean, I don't know how the fuck we wound up there, but there we are. There we are. So.
Back tomorrow, I guess.
We'll see. I mean, give the people what they want. They got what they wanted today, right? They can fucking happy now? They happy? They get their fucking show?
Yeah, I think so.
All right. Back tomorrow with whatever the hell. I don't know what the fuck we'll be doing. We'll be doing something.
This was pretty reprehensible. I don't know how it can be anybody's idea of humor.